I'm very confused as to why there's no music or anything. Now, technically, the actual show doesn't start until 3, but they have a pre-show at 2, which I'm interested in. I think Ubisoft has a lot of good stuff coming out, and I really want to see pretty much all of it. I saw that GameSpot was showing off a ton of gameplay. Like, they had a 9-minute video of just pure gameplay, and I don't know where that came from. What is For Honor doing?
When humanity's pride would lead us to our downfall. When the heavens themselves would forsake us.
I remember it came out to meh reviews, and there was a lot of issues with it.
To see what was hidden.
But they're still churning out content.
To hear what was silenced. To cherish what was about to fade.
So this year they have Far Cry 6, probably Watch Dogs Legion DLC or something. Same with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The new Rainbow Six, what was Quarantine, what was rumored to be Parasite, but what is actually, is it Extraction? I don't remember. Outside of that, though, I don't really know what they'll have. Beyond Good and Evil 2, I think, is still early in development, so they probably won't have a ton for that. Skull and Bones, their pirate game, which has been, like, restarted 80 times.
Embracing a new power, to be transformed and awakened. They would carve their own path in the land of fire.
What else do they have? Okay, yeah, there's Watch Dogs. Valhalla I need to get back into, but I lost all my save data, so all 120 hours are just gone. So I'd have to, like, replay it from the beginning, which is pretty daunting, and I don't really want to do that just yet. Maybe, like, once all the DLC comes out. Damn, dude. They're showing the high-octane gameplay this time around. The game doesn't look very pretty, though. Alright. I remember this location. There was a, I don't remember what they're called, but the equivalent of, like, the bounty hunters. There was a guy here, like a big boss guy, and he kept kicking my ass. So I just never came to this area. Watch this be it for the entire hour. It's just this guy, or Eivor, walking all the way across the map. Oh, rain. It's raining. It's England, so it's gonna be raining all the time. Was that guy? Is that the guy? That might be the guy that I just struggled with. Yeah, that's him. This guy kept kicking my ass. Oh, he's leaving. Also, you can get up top on those pillars. And there's a couple people up there. And you can just blast them off. It's great. I did have a lot of fun with this game, but it didn't really hook me the same way Odyssey did. Odyssey I really was into. Like, it was jarring to put the game down and be like, I'm in 2019 America. I played in 2019. I know it's 2021. But it was really just jarring. Like, snap out of what was it, like 400 BC? Just got a call from Arizona. Oh. Okay, nope. I'm waiting for like a fight or something. I just got a call from Flagstaff, Arizona for some reason. I don't think I really know anyone in Arizona. Okay. So what is the point of this? They said that they would have a pre-show at 2. It is 2:06. They showed some For Honor, and now it's Eivor walking. Oh. Oh. Maybe here? Nope, he just ignored her. I'm gonna do something risky. Oh, subscribers only chat. Damn. Assassin's Creed gets a bad rep because a lot of people see like the trailing missions or the escort missions and just like no one likes those. But Ubisoft doesn't really help the game. That was 8 minutes. Like 6 minutes of Eivor just walking. What was the point of that?
In the disability community, we have a saying, nothing about us without us. It's to say our rights, access, and inclusion in the world can't be met in proper or full ways without direct involvement. It's as true for gaming as it is access to a building.
But
it's really
what was the point?
important to us that we work with the community to improve accessibility. By not just involving, but valuing players and developers with first-hand experience of disability, we're much less likely to make mistakes in our approaches. Even if our efforts are well-intentioned, they might not really reduce a barrier or contribute to stigma. We're really thankful and proud of the community for their contributions.
When I was working with Ubisoft on Watch Dogs Legion, we got to sit down at a table going through ideas on how a feature could be used.
I do like that accessibility is becoming more common in games.
What kind of information could be on the screen at the same time?
Like Last of Us 2 really knocked it out of the park with accessibility options. You could be
removed.
deaf and blind and still play the game pretty much.
There was a lot of going back and forth to make sure there was no confusion. It was great how they were double checking to make sure they got it right. I grew up waiting for accessibility to be something companies can talk about.
Watch Dogs Legion's Play As Anyone innovation brought with it a promise of diversity and inclusion that inspired our team to make accessibility a core pillar of our design from the very beginning. The game offers a visualized sound effect system that captions hundreds of ambient world and gameplay sounds, from birds singing to footsteps to cars accelerating or crashing, each prioritized by context and spatialized with a directional indicator. The Watch Dogs Legion's team is extremely proud to have achieved this new level of accessibility.
That's cool.
But it's only the beginning. Games that are truly accessible to everyone will require continuous innovation and effort, and I look forward to seeing today's innovations become tomorrow's standards.
On Assassin's Creed Valhalla, we started working on accessibility features very early in the process. We have options for player to choose their text size, but also the text size of the subtitles. You can add a background to your HUD elements to make sure the contrast is good for you. We can adjust the icon size also depending on your gaming setup. We want to make sure you get the most out of it.
Ubisoft's goal is to make games that enrich our players' lives. And key to that is making games that are inclusive and accessible to all. What we've seen is that by talking to the community and learning from each other, our teams are really inspired to innovate and find solutions, striving to challenge themselves and always improve.
I still need to play this. Immortals Phoenix Rising. It looks great, and I just haven't gotten the chance to play it yet. Because it's like a lighter, cartoonier Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Some of the humor doesn't really hit, but it still looks fun. Are they gonna do another 6 minutes of just moving forward? Why? I don't... I don't understand this. Like, they're just showing off their worlds, which is cool, but they could be running around doing stuff, but they're literally just moving in a straight line slowly. Like, walk down a city street or something. But both of these previews so far have just been... It was an empty road in Valhalla. We saw 2 people. And this is just over the Thames, where there's like nothing. Why not show the living world? I did play Watch Dogs Legion for a while. For a little while, rather. There was a free-to-play weekend. I think I streamed it. It was fine. I wasn't a fan of the play as anyone. Like, on paper it sounded cool, but it's really just... You don't really connect with characters. Characters are very one-sided personality-wise. It just wasn't great. I think sticking to one main character is their best option. Or like at most 3 characters. Like GTA 5 did that well, where you have 3 main characters. But like this game you have potentially hundreds. And the open world, like, repetitive stuff which I'm usually a fan of, felt even more repetitive this time. But just because I think it was, wow, they nailed that level. Because I think it was just a blank slate running around doing things, rather than a character doing things. Like, they decided to ride the drone through the sky rather than walk through the city. Walking through the city would have been more interesting. We would have heard pedestrians talking about whatever. We would have heard news. We would have seen cars driving, maybe a police chase or something. But they decided to go into the sky where nothing was happening. That was weird. That's how you destroy cars. Ooh. Not gonna lie, that might interest me. That seems like GTA parkour races. Probably check that out. I'm gonna write that down. Okay, if it's another walking, flying, whatever simulator, then I will be back. I know they have the crew. I think that's them. Is this the crew? I think this is the crew too. Alright, in that case, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
So, you might often see on social media a game announcing that it's gone gold. But the question is, what does that actually mean? You may not know this already, so I'm going to tell you. So when we say that a game has gone gold, it means that the game has been approved for manufacture. So that can be Sony, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Nintendo, whichever platforms we're targeting for that specific game. The game is fully playable, it's stable, it's got a decent level of performance, and everything's basically working. And also that we've passed all of the compliance requirements from those first parties, and they have basically said, yep, off you go to manufacture. And then we start making the discs from there. So the term going gold comes from when this was all done on physical discs. It's digital now, but when this was physical discs, the ones that were sent to the manufacturer companies with that version of the game on that has been given the thumbs up, they were gold coloured, and so we still use that term today. So when we go gold, it doesn't mean that all the work is done for the team.
All right, I'm back.
We usually go to manufacture about 6 to 8 weeks before launch, so there's some time there that we can use to properly polish the game and fix things like stability and little niggly issues that might impact the gameplay when we go live.
I like this segment. I like learning about game development.
From shipping a game is when we were working on the Division 2, and we decided quite last minute there that we wanted to make some improvements to the onboarding and tutorials right at the beginning of the game. So what that involved was me running around the office, just speaking to people, trying to see what was possible, what was safe to do, what changes we could make that were really going to improve everything. And it was great to be able to work that tiny bit of magic right at the end that was going to improve the experience for everyone.
You see like a lot of Reddit posts where like,
So
X game has gone
that's quite
gold.
a big milestone for the team. It means
But then
that something
so many
we've been
people don't know what
working
that
on for
means.
quite a few years is almost ready to go. So remember to give them a shout out when you hear a game's gone gold. It means that we're all really excited to see you get your hands on the final product.
I will say though, this whole pre-show has been very confusing so far. It started off with a trailer for Honor. Then it was Eivor walking for 6 minutes. And then it was a little clip about accessibility. And then it was Watch Dogs Legion flying in a drone for 6 minutes. And then Trackmania, I think. And then the gold explanation, and now this. I don't get it. I figured this would be like talking about what has come out so far. True. Gone Gold is just like, hey, it's playable beginning to end. It doesn't mean it does it well, but it does it. Yeah, now they're doing this for 6 minutes. I don't get... Like, these aren't like transitions. Transitions are generally like a couple seconds. This is 5 or 6 minutes of just going. And it's Assassin's Creed Valhalla again. Like, they're just cycling the same games. Pretty game. Very pretty. So, like, why not show combat gameplay or something like, oh, hype. That's true, it does. Alright, there we go. I do want to play Valhalla again, though. Probably gonna wait till all the DLC comes out, and then like once the season pass is on sale or something, then I'll go back. Which hopefully at that point I'll have a PS5, and I can play it again at 60 frames. That'd be nice. I feel like they should have gone around through England. Like there's different ports and stuff there. This is just Norway. There's nothing.
When I started this project, the homework I got from from the Ubisoft team was go home and play. My name is Einar Salvik,
Oh no, this is, I
musician
haven't played
and
this
composer
yet.
from
I don't want to
Norway.
see this.
My name is Julie Fowlis, and I'm a musician and a singer from Scotland. I predominantly sing in Scottish Gaelic. The music that I perform is deeply rooted, the music of the Highlands and Islands in particular.
I understood quickly that myself and people in the music team of Ubisoft, we had a lot of the same ideas and vision of what my part in it could be. When I decided I wanted to have Julie on board and she's accepted, I could already hear the music in a way. I've known Julie for a long time, been a
There she
fan,
is.
and yeah, always hoped at some point
Devolver did
come
grow
an
on me.
opportunity to do something together.
When
I
the
do
game
connect
first started out, I did not
to
like
her
her.
way
She
of
was way
approaching
too
the
stiff
older,
and like
song
serious,
traditions.
which
It
was a
feels
huge
great to
contrast to
have her
Cassandra, who's also
part of
serious,
this.
but she was way more
It
like
was
charming.
certainly an amazing opportunity to work with Einar. I love his work, I love his music,
But
and
Eivor
his
sorta
approach to making music.
Grew a
To work
little
with
bit
Einar
over the
on
game, which
these
was nice.
Songs was just something to me that felt quite natural and really enjoyable, actually.
Still highly prefer Cassandra.
Implemented instruments such as the lyre, which would be the most common string instrument at the time. I of course used the bronze horns that we also have in Scandinavia and was present in Ireland at this time and for a long period before this as well. One instrument that I introduced that I didn't use in the main game is the crwth. It's a form of lyre, was present in both Ireland and Wales and Scotland.
So of the two songs that we worked on, one of them was an Old Irish, Flan for Eden.
That is actually an excerpt of a poem dating from the early 800s. That was the intention of the song, creating a praise poem for Flan. The Liafalis, there are many strange myths about
I'm really
it.
curious
It
where they're
is
gonna
sort
bring
of
Assassin's Creed next.
coronation stone that had a power of choosing the
Like with the
king.
new
When a truthful
series,
king would
starting
touch
with
it, the ground
Origins,
would resound
they went
beneath
to
it.
Egypt, and then
It
they went
is
even
sort of
further
the
back
hearthstone
to
of
ancient Greece,
Ireland.
but then they jumped forward like 1,000
It was
years.
really a great experience working on these two songs. They were very, very different stylistically and linguistically also.
We wanted the Gaelic language, old.
I've heard a lot of
Irish,
people saying like
Gaelic,
Rome
which is a
and stuff.
mysterious language.
This is a language that we have evidence
No, I don't
of
think there's
through writing, but
ever
we don't
been
know how it sounded.
We don't actually know
An
for
Assassin's
sure
Creed
how
game
it
set
sounded,
in
so
like Asia,
it's a little bit of educated guessing.
specifically like
The
Japan or
legend is that
China.
the stone will bring woe. But the song claims if Ireland came to peril, the stone would rain a storm
An
of
Assassin's
wonders.
Creed set in
Kira is a very
Japan
important,
would be sick.
Character in this story. Kira means the dark
Basically,
one, and
be
it was
Ghost of
challenging for
Tsushima.
me too. I had to adopt the voice of this amazing character who's a very, very strong character. But it was really incredible recording the voice parts and being directed in real time from Canada.
I put a lot of heart into my work. It's important that it reflects the game, but also reflects the culture.
We
the music
probably
and the
won't hear
language,
anything about a
they
new
really shape
Assassin's Creed
our identity
till next
as
year.
Gaels.
I think
It
there was a
hugely
2-year
satisfying
gap
to work on the
between
music.
Odyssey and Valhalla.
Actually, for me, it was a great way to channel some creativity during the pandemic.
I'm assuming it'll be the same thing for the next Assassin's Creed. Probably like November 2022. Alright, what game are they showing next? Is it gonna be Legion again? That'd be cool. I'd be all for it. Oh, is it gonna be the boat? What are we gonna do? What are we doing? It's like a slot machine. Like you don't know what you're gonna get. It's... Oh, they're driving around in Legion. Finally, they're on the streets. Alright, hold on. There you go. Oh my god, they're obeying the traffic laws. I feel like Ubisoft is just trolling us right now. So hold on, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna switch to a different screen. I wanna try something. Oh, never mind. There we go. Why are they obeying the traffic law? Ooh, spicy subs. Like, this is better than them flying over the Thames in the drone. Like, at least you get to see the city and see people and stuff. Very slowly, but... Are you hyped? Are you excited?
1986, Brittany, France. The Guillemot brothers catch a glimpse of the future and launch Ubisoft. No internet, no emails. Just a bunch of people and a passion for technology and games. Today, Ubisoft still has an eye on a future where 85% of the jobs that will exist in 2030 haven't even been invented yet. Since Ubisoft can't predict the future, we need people ready to forge it. Talented people who aren't afraid to create the unknown. And Amandine Lower is one of those people. This is Amandine.
Coucou.
She hates interviews.
Sorry about that.
But we'll find a way, because it's worth it. I could tell you she's a junior developer, a graduate of a video game school, but I won't, because she's not. Instead, I'll tell you the story of an unexpected career path. Well, I'm the narrator, by the way. I don't really exist, but I know Amandine and I know Ubisoft. She'll correct me if I get anything wrong.
I can do that.
Amandine loves arts and crafts. She draws illustrations and character art. She can crochet tiny cute animals. She studied languages at the University of Chambéry, France. She lived in New Mexico and Japan. In each new place, she started off from scratch, totally lost, barely understanding a word, and she loved it.
I can't say it was always easy, but I love developing new skills to get out of tricky situations.
This is Peo. He hates turning his camera on during calls.
But I'll make an exception for you.
But he'll make an exception for us. Peo is Amandine's first real boss. He recruited her in 2016 for an internship in communications, even if she didn't have a degree in communications. She seemed daring and resourceful. He trusted her immediately.
Kind of
And
ballsy
yes,
of them to have
Amandine plays
this
video games, but lots of people at Ubisoft play games.
working at
Many don't,
Ubisoft
and that's
trailer
just how Ubisoft
when
likes it.
working at
Amandine
Ubisoft has
managed
been
Ubisoft's
kind of
internal
under
weekly
fire
newsletter.
lately.
She felt this job was a perfect
And it came
match
out
for
that
her
there was some
independent
weird
spirit and her taste for new
sexual
challenges.
harassment
But
stuff
she'll never
happening.
forget PO saying, "Push the button, Amandine."
And then they
It
didn't
will
do
only
anything
be
about
sent
it.
To 11,000 people. It's 20,000 now. Props to Marine. She's now the one in charge of sending the email.
I
Easy
guess,
peasy.
but
This is Colleen. She's a
if you've been like paying attention to what's been going on,
build on what she learned with Peo when she hired her next.
there's this where they're just trying to get past that, but it's still like we know you haven't
because
done
it
anything
provides
about
a new
it.
way of doing things. Amandine started organizing conferences and writing speeches for Ubisoft speakers. She was learning something new again, and she loved it.
I know it sounds weird, but she's telling the truth. I love a good challenge.
But in Amandine's head, a little seed had been planted.
Hey,
an idea
well, I've
was
been
formed.
applying to you.
She was so
Why aren't you
close
hiring
to the
me?
people making the games she loved. 2 years later, it became clear. She wanted to be a line designer. Amandine reached out to Elizabeth. She was leading teams of line designers at the time.
The way she talked about the game she liked was so passionate and professional. She was even able to connect an IP to a player journey and talk about those
Yeah,
tiny
this is
details
bullshit.
that can sometimes
Ubisoft.
make a huge difference.
Worst
on the
conference of
quality the
E3.
game.
Amandine started helping production teams design the content of their games. She's one of the bridges between the top management at HQ and the production teams in Ubisoft studios around the world. She is an interpreter, as she has always been.
Nice desktop.
Yes, being a line
Just saw your
designer
snap.
is all about communication.
You can always reinterpret your skills in a brand new way. Looking back, without Pio and Colleen, she would have missed a key step. That's it. Thanks, Amandine, for your inspiring story.
Merci.
Before I go, did you like this story? Head over to ubisoft.com to hear more just like this one and maybe even take your first step towards creating the unknown with Ubisoft.
I have Ubisoft.
And I really encourage that.
Easy peasy.
And we are back in the crew. Alright. Starting it up again. I saw that. I don't know anything about that game though. I don't even know what kind of game it is. Same. Dude, they released the, what, 50th anniversary Uno thing? I really hope that fixed the game. Like, they released the Immortals Phoenix Rising DLC, and it just completely broke it. Yeah, we could try it. I don't even know if I still have it installed. I think like once it was confirmed it just wouldn't run, I just uninstalled it. That was a much shorter section.
Rated E10.
Damn, dude, they're bringing out their big guns. Has the 50th anniversary stuff come out yet? Alright, are they going back to Valhalla now? They've cycled through, they go Valhalla, Legion, the crew, and then they went back to Valhalla. So I'm expecting Valhalla again. Yep, there they are. No, not too long ago. Dude, like they're just walking across an empty landscape. Why not? Why not through a city with people? I mean, sure, but... we get it now. We've seen this environment. Plus, we're already in the snow with the boat.
Hello everyone. As you may already know, Ubisoft has been supporting indie studios for many years now. Whether it's on production, innovation, creative or even financial support, our teams have been supporting indie studios from all over the world.
Trivial
Today, we wanted
Pursuit
to
Live
use forward to highlight
2.
a selection of indie games we've had the pleasure of supporting recently. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Sandro, the co-founder of Tucana Interactive, a young independent game development studio based in Berlin, Germany, currently working on Dorfromantik. Dorfromantik is a relaxing strategy and puzzle game where you create an ever-growing idyllic landscape by placing tiles. You can immerse yourself in a beautiful, peaceful and quiet world if you need
Is
a
it
break
50th
from everyday
anniversary
life.
stuff?
Dorfromantik also offers a challenge for those
Okay,
who
I was
are
about to
looking
ask
for
if it
one.
was
Because
like a
to
free
beat that
DLC.
high score, you do not only
Alright,
need
I'll
to
download
plan
that
ahead,
after
but
the
also
stream.
place your tiles very strategically. We are the lucky winners for Ubisoft's Entrepreneurs Indie Camp in the German-speaking area, and we are excited
$3?
for the upcoming
Damn,
acceleration
dude.
program
Really
where we
breaking the bank.
participate in mentoring sessions and are able to receive marketing support, such as the Indie Game Arena booth at Gamescom. Dorfromantik is already available right now in early access and will go into full release later this year. In addition, we also already have plans for mobile and the Nintendo Switch, so there's a lot still to be discovered. Thank you for your time and to Ubisoft for this great opportunity.
feel like they really are just trying to sort of save face
Hey y'all.
after everything that's happened behind the
I'm one of
scenes.
the co-creators of Bravery Network Online, a game by Gloam, which is our studio. Bravery Network Online is a turn-based strategy game. You've got a team of 5 fighters. You're playing against an opponent's team of 5 fighters. And they are, you know, a little bit gay. But you know, if you're not gay, that's okay too. I think that it's a really, really fun world, and I think that the competitive play of it is really solid. We've been working with Ubisoft for a little bit now. We actually are the
back up
winners
from the
of
camera.
Ubisoft's
I like a Far
2019
Cry
indie
villain.
series run by Ubisoft Toronto. They've helped us out so much over the years. They've given us press support. When
This
we
reminds
launched
me of
Early
like
Access.
Scott Pilgrim.
They connected us with different folks internally who could help us out, and even to folks outside.
It's the art
our company.
style.
We have a pretty vibrant Discord community, and a lot of folks who've just been enjoying the game, and we're really appreciative of that. Bravery Network Online is in early access now, so feel free to pick it up and send it to some friends. I would really appreciate that, very personally. So thank you. Bye.
Hello everyone, I'm David Prinswell, game director on You Suck at Parking. You Suck at Parking is the world's most extreme parking game and probably the only racing game where the goal is to actually stop your car. It's a funny physics-based racer, which doesn't take itself too seriously, but still requires enough skill for you to master the hardest tracks.
We crashed into the Ubisoft design team a while ago and we had some great discussions on You Suck at Parking. They gave us actionable advice and great feedback along the road. And they've been championing the game ever since, so we're super grateful for them.
You Suck at Parking presents you with a ton of varied and surprising levels. The goal is to fill every parking spot before the timer runs out. And don't get too attached to your cars though, because you'll have to respawn a lot. For the competitive players out there, there's leaderboards in every level so you can compete with your friends and the world for those top spots. And for everyone that's feeling creative, we've also included a level editor that features everything that's in the main game, so you can go all out and be creative and make your own tracks.
Oh, earlier they showed a game called Trackmania that sort of seemed like GTA parkour races, and it's free, so that might be something to check out. Though it said free on Epic Games, so it might just be PC, but I haven't really looked yet. Ooh, they're showing For Honor, adding something new to the cycle. This is a fighting game, so you'd expect them to show some combat, right? Trackmania. But from the trailer they showed, it looked a lot like parkour races. That was very short.
Hi everyone, I'm Olivier Guédon, producer here at Ubisoft Ivory Tower. The Crew 2, launched in 2018, reaches its 3rd anniversary. It's been a very intense year, with multiple content deployment. Every 4 months, a new season, and every 2 months, a new episode. We delivered all the content announced 1 year ago, and for this, I would like to warmly thank our teams here at the studio for their work and commitment despite the COVID-19 context. But it's also time to warmly thank you, our community, since we are really proud to announce that we are now more than 30 million players to have joined the Crew franchise since 2014. And for those who have not joined in yet, what a better time to jump in the Crew 2. First, claim this amazing vehicle for only 1 Crew credit in-game starting today. Also, next week, enjoy 1 event for each major update we released so far in a special anniversary live summit. But it's far from being over, and I'm super happy to announce more season for our 4th year. This new content will of course be available through Motherflix, new season, and episode. But enough talk, and enjoy a glimpse of your next Motor Flick show. Thank you all.
I've never been huge into racing games, especially ones that have like realistic driving physics like Forza.
New York City, the Big Apple. Daytona, Florida, speeding along the world's most famous beach. What a perfect day here in Miami. Fans are gathering, drivers are ready. Hey, I think we're going to have a great race today.
I like the physics of racing in GTA. That's a lot of fun.
The U.S. Speed Tour East is about to start. Probably the biggest race of my career. That's out there. Are you ready? The clock is ticking. Go, go, go.
New York to Miami, that's a long race.
Final leg of the final stage. New York, New York. Watch the drivers go for it.
Bruh. That's a long race. Alright, what do we got next? Oh, this is Trackmania. I think. But they aren't showing off any of the, like, parkour-esque maps, it doesn't seem. I think it's like community-made maps and stuff.
Standing on the stage, got the whole place rocking. It's popping, no stopping. Standing on the stage, got the whole place watching. Vacation, hotel hopping. I'm a big deal, I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal, I'm a big deal. Standing on the stage, got the whole place rocking. I'm a big deal,
This car rustles my jimmies in a way that jimmies should not be rustled by a car.
I need that. Goddamn, dude. I still need Immortals. Gotcha. I figured it would have something like that if it was a free game. Fucking air horn. Ooh. Far Cry. Thanks, everyone. That's
Hey
been
everyone,
Ubisoft Forward.
I'm Latish Dalinadan, live producer on Watch Dogs Legion.
Back in October 2020, you recruited a resistance, built DedSec, and saved our near-future London. Since then, you have jumped in online modes with friends, dared our tactical ops, and fought for London with Mina. Now, on
The
behalf
fuck was
of the
that?
team,
How did he make him
I'm
punch
proud
himself?
to give you a taste of what's coming up in Watch Dogs Legion Bloodline.
Oh, they're bringing back French, I think his name was.
Got a simple job for you, Aiden.
There's
Huge
Aiden.
payday. What's the catch?
Getting everyone
It's
together.
in London. That's where your nephew Jackson lives, right? Anyway, the job's pretty straightforward. Break inside Broken Tech and steal a device giving control over an army of weaponized robots. That thing must not fall into the
I think
wrong
Aiden
hands.
was very much about
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy, easy. Hey, I know you.
Give me that.
This, no.
Killing.
I need it for a thing.
2.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
I don't know. I don't think Wrench and Aiden have actually met. And they're bringing characters, not just rando people off the street.
All I need
Which
is
is
that
great.
little device stolen by your partner. The one in the stupid mask?
I can find him.
I just don't think I can trust you without some insurance.
So you play as Aiden? That's pretty cool.
I'm just tired of criminals and con men.
You play as
running
Wrench.
I need you to pay attention.
Or both. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. I like that they have characters and not just characterless NPCs.
How do I tame the deer? How do I tame the deer? Oh, not like that. My bad. Now I feel bad.
Ooh, showing off Far Cry 3. Nice. Dude, that's how we play Rainbow Six. We just dick around. Alright, and now it finally starts.
everyone, and welcome to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Neelam.
And I'm Yusuf. We're so thrilled to be back hosting Ubisoft Forward. Over the next hour, we'll be your guides to all the latest news and exciting announcements coming from Ubisoft.
We've got so much in store
This
for you
can't be
today,
worse
including
than
deeper looks at Far Cry
conferences
6,
yesterday.
Riders Republic, and Rainbow Six, plus a few other surprises you'll find out about soon enough.
Neelam, I'm excited. We're filming this together. We got this gorgeous set. E3 is back. But I know why y'all are here. You want to see games, so let's get right into it.
The Rainbow Six operators are facing off against an evolving and deadly threat. You'll no doubt have noticed that the alien parasite has
Okay,
spread to
so this
new
is
areas.
a new Rainbow Six.
It's time to suit up and step into the containment zone.
Here's a deeper look at Rainbow Six Extraction.
Man, they announced this forever ago and then just went silent.
I used to feel so much peace staring into the heavens.
Hey, I know her.
Until a piece of it fell. And the nightmare began.
Oh, there's Finka. Ash. Nice. Love it.
We thought it could be contained. But it evolved. So we did too.
One of our own is MIA. I need an extraction team, now.
If there's a way to stop them, you will find it. But I know you will find me first.
Okay, the plan.
Remember when Tom Clancy games were like tactical shooters? Now it's zombies.
We're already out of the nests.
Incoming! Clear the area!
Stand back!
Down.
I mean, they're like abilities do make for a fun zombie shooter. Was that Twitch?
Clock's ticking.
I found her.
No.
Hold on.
Twitch was my main for a while.
I've got company.
Coming through.
Countermeasures.
Check. Make for the exit. An apex. Get down.
Ella, look out! I don't have the gun.
Not so fast.
Target the breacher!
Aren't those two sisters? I think it's Zofia and Ella. I think they're sisters.
Nomad, blow the door.
That was Nomad.
Cover me.
Hey, you all throwing me a party?
Yeah. Too bad you missed all the fireworks. Team, it's Ash. We're not done yet. VIP down and...
I feel like there's a lot of like zombie shooters coming out. They got Back for Blood.
You must have a ton of questions
got
after seeing
Extraction.
that trailer, and we have answers as well as a full gameplay walkthrough coming up, so hang tight.
Okay, good.
My name is Richard. I'm your resident community developer coming to you from North Carolina. We're thrilled to be back to give you an introduction to Rainbow Six Extraction. With me today in Montreal, I have Bruno Lalonde, our lead technical director, and Alicia Fortier, game designer, to help walk us through. Alicia, what can we tell our players about Extraction?
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player co-op experience. You might think you know what you're getting into since there's going to be some of your favorite Rainbow Six operators, but it's going to be completely different because this time you're not fighting against each other. You're coming together to face an unprecedented, evolving alien threat. Some of the operators' abilities, gadgets, and tech should feel familiar to Siege players, but this time, as you progress through the game, you'll unlock new ability
Beagle
upgrades
Bagel is just
and
going to
a
be
whole
running
new
through with his
arsenal
sledgehammer.
specifically designed to take on this new threat.
So the operators we just saw in that trailer are very familiar. But what happened to Hibana?
She got captured. In Extraction, you're always putting it all on the line. If you or a teammate falls during an incursion, you're gonna go missing in action. You can't play MIA operators until they're safely recovered. You and your squad are gonna have to come back together to get back in there and get them out.
That's cool. Unlock
Every
operators
time
by
you
doing
go
missions.
into the containment zone, you risk losing all your progress and upgrades. So stay on your toes and weigh every move you make.
Balancing that risk and reward scenario is going to be tough. Bruno, can you tell us a little bit more about the alien threat? What is it?
Like a horde's gonna
Who
come
are
and he's
they?
just gonna run
And
at
where
it
did
with
they
the
come from?
sledgehammer.
What we know is the
And just start
Archeans
swinging.
are an evolved form of the parasite that was first detected few years ago during the Outbreak event in New Mexico. But a lot have changed since. The parasite has spread to 3 new regions, emerging in several containment zones within New York, San Francisco, and Alaska. This is what we know so far. Within the containment zones, the alien ecosystem is in a continual evolution, as incubation nests and their sprawling tissue spawn procedurally, taking over different areas of the map and reaction to the player presence.
The parasite is always spreading, always evolving. But it didn't look too happy about the operators disturbing their new home. What are we facing off against?
Well, the black goo-like sprawl is probably the first thing you will take on. It spreads to the map once your presence is detected, slowing progress and helping the Archeans. Some of the other threats you may have seen in the trailer are the long-range spiker, the explosive breacher, the shape-shifting tormentors, and the apex. There's a lot more species of Archeans and mutations that have been observed. More to come on that very soon.
Play at launch on Ubisoft Plus.
Thank you both so much for joining me. I'm really excited to dig into more of the details. We still have crossplay to talk about. Yes, that's right. Extraction will bring everyone together regardless of the platform. And for our Rainbow Six Siege community, we have exclusive unlocks for you in both games. Okay, you've been waiting long enough. Let's take an exclusive first look at some gameplay footage. Here is Rainbow Six Extraction.
Welcome to Rainbow Six Extraction, the new tactical co-op shooter game. Where
I
Rainbow
wonder if
Six
they're gonna
operators
have
are
like
dropped
the
into alien territory.
cringy voiceovers, like the actors pretending
In
to be
today's
all
walkthrough,
tactical and
We're
stuff.
on a mission to investigate anomalies
I love that.
identified at the Orpheus Research Center in Alaska.
Like
HQ will
players
provide
that
additional
do not sound
instructions.
like legitimate players.
We need new data on the parasite's underground network. It keeps evolving, adapting. Plant auto trackers on dormant nests. Don't destroy them or we'll lose the trackers.
As a squad of 3, Ella, Alibi, and Sledge will use their operator abilities to complete objectives, assist each other, and obliterate Archeans in their way.
Drone spinning up.
That's a grunt. Easy for a nest to incubate and bring to life, not so easy to eliminate in large numbers.
Converge on location. Nice and quiet.
The enemy reacts to intrusions in their ecosystem, including operators.
Oh my god, there's stealth
So
attacks.
stealth tactics are the way to go.
Oh my god. We're never gonna succeed.
Place auto trackers for our react scientists.
Auto tracker activated. Auto tracker activated.
Time for stealth. Immediately get
Parasite generates
exposed.
sprawl, a substance that connects their whole ecosystem. alert an Archean, and a nearby nest wakes up too. Archeans move faster and sprawl, but operators get slowed down.
Take my guy out.
The squad can use their react light to see bioluminescent properties on Archeans and in the environment. The contrast helps to better identify targets.
Nest mapping complete. A scientist just gave me the thumbs up. Good job.
Identifying Archean
Fun
variants
fact,
helps
the
team
voice of
determine
Ash
the
in this
best
game
approach to take them out.
is the same person who plays Zelda in Breath of the Wild.
Spotted a rooter. It can immobilize anyone in front of it, so Sledge will swing around back.
Oh.
Get out of there before the swarm appears. Don't push your luck.
Ella, go!
That was close. Here, the team can regroup and
Okay,
resupply.
so Left 4
Airlock
Dead.
doors will open onto the next subzone, which will be tougher than the first.
We need tissue samples from those Archies, and we need them gone. Use your
Whenever we get this, I'm sure that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see those pods and just shoot them. But we're just gonna alert everyone to our presence. Oh, pop the balloons. Shoot the balloons. Oh, you can't just break them. So that might have been like a side objective to scan a certain amount.
It's right there. React blade, do your thing.
God damn.
One down.
It's like
We're not
Far
done
Cry
yet.
takedowns.
That's your target. Don't put it to death just yet. Get that sample.
We've located a spiker. It can fire armor-piercing projectiles. Alibi deploys a Prisma hologram.
Deploying the bait.
End of the line.
The squad can use React tech to go further in incursions. The more intel they collect, the more tech they'll have at their disposal to fight off this threat. It's all about teamwork to outsmart the enemy.
Barricade that spot.
Reinforcing the wall.
Creating a choke point is a good idea to increase the arc mine's efficiency.
Eyes on hostile!
Dude. Holy shit, I really want this. I love the tactical gameplay
That's the React
of
threat
Rainbow
set.
Six, but I hate playing
Smasher
against other people. So this shit is perfect.
Wow, that did it. Take out the leader, no leader for the Archies to follow.
Another objective completed. The squad can either exfil at the extraction point to bring home the latest intel, or move to the next airlock. The third subzone will be the most challenging yet, a true test of both tactical team strategy and operator reflexes.
Some Archeans are responding to an elite as if they're communicating. No way we'd let them mobilize against us. Hunt them down until the elite comes out of hiding.
That's dealt
The elite will show up any second.
with. Enemy located! Eliminate my target! I'm compromised! Eyes on hostile! Operator down!
We have an operator in stasis.
An operator is now MIA.
I don't know if you can hear this, but we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
Interesting. So that's like the closets, I guess, in Left 4 Dead, where you gotta like find them, let them out.
You heard it. A rescue mission is underway. React still needs you.
Do not want that.
Operators, it's time to unite and stand together against this emerging threat. Squad up with friends in co-op or step into the containment alone.
Stay tuned for more Rainbow Six Extraction intel coming very soon.
September 13th or something like that.
Well, that was a segue.
10 years ago, Rocksmith redefined music learning by introducing the first console game that taught millions how to play guitar.
Whether you're already an expert or just starting out, Rocksmith has an approach that's for everyone.
I feel like when
A
Breakpoint
fun
came out,
and interactive way to learn guitar,
and it had
playing your
just
favorite
awful
songs.
reviews,
And in the
I
decades
think
since its
Ubisoft
release, our community
was
and its
forced to
impact have only amplified.
delay every
This year,
game they had
let's
coming
turn it up
out.
to
'Cause they
11
delayed
and see
everything.
what's
They
next for
delayed
Rocksmith.
Far Cry, they delayed Extraction, Watch Dogs Legion. I feel like just to fix everything.
A song for you, a road in memory, as faint as anything, reached into the walls. It's all for you. Recall the venomous, to silence struck on any day, like a bayonet array in the afternoon.
That's a pretty cool way to learn how to play guitar.
Song for you. It's all for you.
I feel like the limiting factor is just going to be how many songs they they managed to get. Oh, that's true. Unless they have a Guitar Hero mode, not worth it.
I'm Arthur Von Nagel, producer at Ubisoft San Francisco, and Rocksmith has truly been a dream project for me. As a lifelong gamer and a touring musician, Rocksmith is what I wish I had when I started learning music. And that's why I'm thrilled to share the next evolution of music learning, Rocksmith Plus, a new interactive music learning subscription service available this year. Learn how to play guitar and bass by playing along to master recordings of your favorite songs. Connect your instrument to your PC, console, or mobile device and get real-time feedback as you play. Connecting with Rocksmith Plus will be easier than ever now that you can use your phone as a microphone. Download the app, log in, sync to Rocksmith Plus, set it down, and play along. Now, acoustic players and electric players with amps can use Rocksmith Plus with no extra gear needed.
That's pretty cool.
It's a game changer.
See, that kind of feels like the future of
And we're
music
excited
gaming.
to reveal Rocksmith Plus will have a huge amount of songs at launch. All songs in the library will have chord charts that'll be perfect for rhythm players who want to learn the foundation of a song to hum and strum along to. We'll still have the note-for-note, authentic arrangements for players that want to play songs exactly how the artists originally played them. And each week, we'll release a steady stream of new authentic arrangements to keep growing that portion of the library. We're also introducing the Rocksmith Workshop, a new tool that lets users create and add their own arrangements for songs we've licensed. Your subscription will give you access to all those songs, more content than ever before, including genres
I would love
beyond
something like
rock,
this for
but
piano.
pop, hip-hop, country, Latin, R&B, all sorts of metal subgenres. We'll have music from all over the world, from big stars to indie darlings. It's the most diverse song library ever seen in music learning software. Rocksmith Plus will still have our proven practice features like adaptive difficulty and riff repeater, which let you practice and learn at your own pace, or slow down and repeat tricky parts until you master them. We've improved those features in Rocksmith Plus and are introducing new ones. Beginner and intermediate players will benefit from more personalized learning, thanks to an enhanced recommendation system and more robust progress tracking. Players won't just see their growth on a single song. They can now monitor their progress technique by technique across the board, and overall offer a better sense of how you're improving over time. Advanced players will be happy to know we're introducing a new Rocksmith tablet review. That way you could take advantage of
I feel like a
Rocksmith
piano
Plus's
version of
song
this wouldn't be
library
too
and
difficult.
practice tools in a format
That'd be
that's
cool to see
familiar
sometime in
and
the
one that
future.
will hone your tab reading skills. We're excited to announce that you can register for a chance to participate in our closed beta right after the show. Visit our website at rocksmith.com to get an early look at Rocksmith Plus and help us test and create the future of music learning. Thank you so much to the amazing fans who have enjoyed and supported Rocksmith over the past 10 years. Let's jam together with Rocksmith Plus for another 10.
Register now for a chance to play the Rocksmith Plus beta. Summer's coming, and nothing gets thrill seekers' blood flowing like bright sun and fresh trails. And Riders Republic will give them just that.
Last year, you got a first look at our massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza. Since then, the project's grown by jumps and grinds.
I don't really know what this is.
Greetings, thrill seekers. This is the Riders Ridge, the Republic's stomping ground. From here, you can meet like-minded riders.
Jesus Christ.
Manage your career. Learn to nail those.
This reminds me of Steep,
Stay stylish.
except it's not a snowy mountain.
Share your creations with the Republic. Stay on top of the latest news. And take up some ferocious multiplayer action, like Free-for-All or Tricks Battle, our 6 versus 6 team competition. So, here's how it works. Performing big tricks on the modules will turn them from red to blue, and every trick that you stomp will contribute to your team's overall score. You still with me? Okay. When your team has turned all the modules blue, you capture that district, which will help multiply your score into the big time. Progress, progress, progress. To unlock more content, you gotta earn those stars. So, if you want to be the boss of your own career, the world's most famous
I don't usually like sports games, but this seems like a lot of fun.
Now, some might say the best parts of the Republic can be found in the city playground. We've got modules that you can slay for days. Maybe you're all about living on the edge.
Holy shit.
Either way, to progress, you gotta earn those stars. Having the right rig is important too. And we've all got our preferences.
Yeah, this seems like a very goofy version of Steep, which is cool.
All right, I get it. Sometimes you just want to explore.
Holy fuck, dude.
Bathe in nature.
Yeah. There's landmark hunting.
That's right. Everything you do counts. Getting those stars means more rad to be had, and the Republic will abide. There's always something awesome to do as you reach new milestones and unlock more challenges. It's the Red Bull Joyride, people. It's infamous. It's spectacular. It's the biggest stage of slopestyle mountain biking. And guess what? You can play it versus your friends. There
Holy
is
fuck.
so much more. More stunts. More sports. More events. Just more, okay? And a natural outdoor playground for you and your friends to enjoy. Any way that you want. When we say fun with everyone, we mean it. Look at all these riders. Does this speak to you? Then don't miss
64
out
people.
on mass races. Woo! The Republic awaits you, Ryder. See you soon.
Holy shit. I really want that.
Don't keep the mountains waiting.
I don't like
Riders Republic is
sports
coming
games,
September
but that
2nd,
was
and
really
you can
sick.
pre-order now and claim your right to rip.
Okay, so we've seen some of our favorite Rainbow Six operators battling alien parasites, but how's their day job going?
You know, ever since Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the maps.
Year 6 is off to a blazing start, with Siege passing 200,000 concurrent players a few weeks ago. If you haven't joined in yet, 2021 is the perfect time to drop in.
Remember when we used to play Rainbow Six? Those were the days.
Six years into our journey with Siege, we are humbled and grateful for the enthusiastic community that has supported this growth. So today is all about sharing quality of life developments that will dramatically improve player experience.
With the community growing every day, we've been hard at work finding ways to improve your ability to play with your friends and meet new players. On June 30th, we are unifying our PC and cloud-based platforms with crossplay and cross-progression. That means that any player on Amazon Luna, Stadia, or PC will be able to queue into games together while having a unified account progression.
And for console players, in early 2022, crossplay will be available between PlayStation and Xbox platform, and the cross-progression will be available between all platforms.
Oh, I love cross-progression.
For these updates, we needed a bit more time in order to prepare and make sure they have a smooth launch.
Bringing these player bases together benefits everyone. It will finally allow you to play with your friends across different platforms. It also means that your progression will now follow you, anytime and anywhere you play.
We know crossplay is a feature a lot of you has been anticipating, and we are thrilled to see the enthusiasm its announcement has inspired. From your amazing fan art to the awesome cosplays, the Rainbow Six community is the lifeblood that keeps this game moving forward.
We cannot thank you enough for your support. It is because of you that Siege keeps evolving and growing.
To wrap up, here's a brand new animated trailer starring Thunderbird, the new Defender joining Team Rainbow. Check this out.
I don't even know like gadgets and stuff they could add.
Ready? 6 years ago, I met a pilot. She saved
Yuck.
my life. That symbol, what does it mean?
This jacket was my father's. Dagu Wakan, Wichachpi. The creator's star has many meanings.
I'm trying to sign up for the Writers Republic beta stuff. I think the website's not happy right now.
You try to get some rest.
Yo, the boss. What's happening? Shh.
Okay, I am registered.
Wait, that's it? What happened next?
Why don't you ask her yourself? New projects aren't the only things to be excited about this year. Take a look at the incredible updates coming to our live games in 2021.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah, see, this is more like the parkour stuff. Bloodline DLC looks pretty good.
From the release of the Ghost experience to the latest teammate update, Ghost Recon Breakpoint keeps evolving thanks to your feedback.
Yeah, no shit.
But that's not all. As 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of the Ghost Recon franchise, we are happy to announce that there are still many more surprises to come. Stay tuned, Ghosts.
Just Dance has always been about connecting with friends and family.
Oh, they
When you're in
didn't
good
have their
company,
big
there are no bad
Just
dancers.
Dance opening.
So
I
move
just
the coffee
realized
table,
that.
alert the local homeowners association, and let's get loud.
Hello, my name is Todd Rickall, and I'm a singer, dancer, actor, director, and choreographer. I am super excited to announce that my song, Nels Hair Hips Heels, is going to be a part of Just Dance 2022. Legs, face, eyes, thin, waist, thick, thighs, you, me, you, wish, new phone, who, this. But that's not all. Oh no, for the first time ever, the Just Dance team and I are collaborating to give you an exclusive version of my song for Just Dance 2022.
Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play, I slay. I don't walk, I strut, and then sashay.
To me, Just Dance allows people to express themselves through dance and to celebrate who they are and their individuality in such a fun way. Just Dance has transformed millions of lives, and I hope that this song brings you all so much joy, whether you're dancing alone or with a group, to work out, or just to have fun. It's going to be a great time, and I can assure you, you will not just play, you will absolutely slay. The new lyrics were handcrafted specifically for Just Dance, and let me tell you something, they're full of
I don't know if
sass
I've met
because,
anyone
you
who
know,
plays
they were
Just
written by
Dance.
yours truly.
I'm sure
But
they're
I
still
guarantee
popular
they are going to give people so
somewhere,
much confidence.
because
That's
they
the reason
keep
why I wrote Nails, Hair, Hips,
putting
Heels,
them out.
and now it's been Just
But
Dance-ified.
I've never
I don't
seen
think they're ready
anyone
for
even
this
like
joke.
own it.
I hope you all have just as much fun dancing to this track as I had making it. Oh, and one last thing. You will have the opportunity to be a part of the making of my new video, which will be released alongside the new Just Dance track. For more information on how to participate, darling, just check the link below. We got you. I cannot wait to see you all living your best life and being the most fabulous you have ever been. I will see you all in Just Dance 2022.
Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play, I slay. I don't walk, I strut, and then sashay. But I don't work for free. That's not the tea, hunty. So make it rain on me, and I might let you see. Okay, dolls, y'all know what time it is. Come on, everybody.
It is 3:37.
To see you work. Come on, nails, hair, that's all.
It's time to get our Viking on. It was a big year for the new chief of the Ravens.
All right, here we
but
go.
Your journey with Eivor is far from over.
Ooh.
In November 2020, we released Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I don't know what a...
To our delight, it was the biggest launch for any
That just popped up
Assassin's
in my
Creed game
chat.
to date, and we have you to thank for that. Becoming Eivor, a Viking leader going on a quest to fight for a new home, is an adventure that resonated closely with many of you. I certainly had fun exploring England with
There were
Eivor
some cool
and
moments in the
stumbling
game, but
across
overall,
unique world events
eh?
that left me with memorable side stories.
Thank you, Eivor.
We're amazed to see how you dedicated yourselves to the Viking lifestyle. You've led more than 300 million raids in total, and built more than 100 million buildings in your settlements. Congrats. Eivor
Oh, it's
still
a
has
VIP
long
keycard
journey
charm
ahead,
in
and
Rainbow
we've been
Six
continuing
Extraction.
to offer free updates for all players to enjoy post-launch. These updates include time-limited festivals, new quests, and even whole new game modes, such as the River Raids update and the Mastery Challenge. We add in community-requested tweaks and features too. For instance, we'll be adding one-handed swords in the coming weeks. The team is also working hard at tackling issues and improving the game experience for everyone. We've been tracking various known issues on our forums, and also shared our complex bug
They did
fixing
actually
process
adjust
in a
some
recent
stuff
dev
with one
blog.
of their first patches, which
We
was
love
great.
seeing your
Like
continual
the horse
feedback, and we
slowed
thank you
down
for your
whenever you
patience
started to get
and support
attacked,
for the
which was
game.
awful.
On
So, like,
top of
you know, you're
regular
getting
free
attacked, you'd want to
updates,
run away
we're also
faster.
building on Eivor's
But
story
instead, the
and
horse would
world
slow
of
down to
Assassin's Creed
guarantee
Valhalla
that you would
through
get hit,
game
or you just
expansions.
constantly be chased, so you
Wrath of the
couldn't speed
Druids
up ever
released
again.
A few weeks ago,
They patched that out,
allowing players
thankfully.
to explore Ireland and battle a mysterious cult, the Children of Danu. In our second upcoming expansion, you'll get to relive the Siege of Paris. This is the most ambitious battle in Viking history, taking place in war-torn Francia. You'll have to do everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets and form strategic alliances in order
There've already
to
been, like,
safeguard your clan's future.
supposed leaks of the third
Players may be
DLC
excited to learn that
before this
Black
one has
Ops
even come out.
infiltration missions are returning. This means you're given a goal for a mission, but how you'll achieve it is up to you. Expect new abilities, weapons, gear, and of course, new enemies. Watch out for the Siege of Paris coming this summer. Assassin's Creed has long focused on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery Tour will be released
these are cool.
this fall. It will be free to all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Explore the world and take a deeper dive into the history of the Viking Age. The team has crafted a new experience where you'll get to play as people during the time of Vikings and follow them in their endeavors, big and small, while collecting exclusive rewards. Whether you're an Assassin's Creed fan with a heart for history or a student looking to supplement your knowledge, the Discovery Tour Viking Age will have you covered. Assassin's Creed Valhalla doesn't stop here. For the first time on an Assassin's Creed title, we'll be supporting the game well into its second year.
Interesting.
While this year will be a very active year for the game, we're already working on more expansions for next year. Something tells me that Eivor is not done with Odin yet.
So more than likely, I will be able to get a PS5 by the
So
time
you've seen some
all
great
DLC
games from
comes
us,
out.
But we also have news about the movies and TV series we've been working on.
Our Ubisoft film and television team has some exclusive content to share. Up first is Mythic Quest, the workplace comedy set in a game development studio that's streaming on Apple TV+. If you haven't watched the second season yet, here's a look at what you've been missing before the upcoming season finale.
Why do you have goosebumps?
This is an involuntary reaction to
Being inspired?
I was emotionally manipulated.
What's the difference? That's it. Except make it about me and not the world.
I feel really seen and heard.
I don't want to see you or hear you.
She played us to get what she wanted.
She inspired us.
She emotionally manipulated us.
What's the difference?
Up next is an exclusive look at a new trailer for our feature-length movie, Werewolves Within. It's a whodunit with teeth that'll be coming to theaters June 25th and on demand July 2nd.
Hello, everyone. I am Josh Rubin, the director of Werewolves Within.
And I'm Sam Richardson, the star of Werewolves Within.
Werewolves Within was based off a Ubisoft game, and we're so excited to bring you an exclusive look just for you.
Check it out.
Apparently Mythic Quest has
Dr.
got some
Ellis?
pretty good reviews.
I told you, she's probably tanked.
Which I remember them announcing it,
Again.
and I was like, that's weird. I don't think that's really gonna catch on. But apparently it's been pretty good.
We need answers.
It didn't disappear.
What did you say? Shh. What?
It's not Emerson Flint. It's one of you.
Okay, well, what did her eyeball say? Look, we don't understand. Could you just please come out?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Ranger Wheeler. You could be one of them.
What is she? One of what?
Oh, Resident Evil Village, the movie.
Werewolf. The roads are effed. Something's wrong with the generator. Also, there's a dead body under your porch.
Yes!
I'm gonna go get a croissant.
Out of curiosity, who is packing? We having a good old-fashioned sleepover.
With guns, though.
With guns, yes.
That's not saying much. Best video game adaptation.
Not littering, I'm just excited.
Not judging, just watching it. Follow Mythic Quest on Apple TV+, and be sure to catch Werewolves Within this summer, in theaters or on your on-demand platforms.
No hero story is complete without a great rival to match them. After all, even the most vile tyrant is a star of their own narrative.
When it comes to memorable villains,
Hey.
no one does it better than Far Cry.
It's true.
Please, we have
And they
to
got
get on
a
that
hell of
boat.
an actor for this one.
What the hell I'm gonna do with baseball cards? Do you have any idea what these are worth? Let us through.
Marco, always making new friends.
Danny, you're late. Where's Alejo?
He gave up his ticket for his family.
Bullshit. Alejo is an orphan.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Vamos.
Good man.
Get out of boxing now. Get us on.
Gracias. Don't worry about it, chamaco.
Here. That's all I've got.
GameSpot was showing a ton of Far Cry gameplay, and I don't know how they got it.
Alejo gave you a fucking gift, Lira.
It was like 9 minutes of just pure
Same as the
gameplay.
orphanage, same as the academy.
Please, no, this is a fishing boat. You mean, no.
I like how you can just recognize the fucking silhouette of him.
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this. And we would catch the fish, and then release them. He would say, it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go.
Si, Tirano! You have poison, Yara! You have poisoned your sword!
I've caught a
Damn.
very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego? Diego!
No way.
I have caught you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go. They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Truth.
They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live, you would have never set foot on this fucking boat.
They talked about
13 years old.
some of their movies and TV
And
shows.
Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish,
And now they're showing Far Cry 6 stuff.
we will catch and release.
Yeah, they showed a trailer for their show Mythic Quest. And then a trailer for a movie called Werewolves Within, which actually looked decent.
Passed down to his son Diego as he grooms him to become the future ruler of Yara. The most important part of crafting a Far Cry villain isn't the fact that they're evil or shocking. It's that there's someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table and charm you into thinking that everything they believe, no matter how twisted or horrifying, could be absolutely true. That's the secret to Anton's power, and we couldn't be prouder to have him join the Far Cry family. Now, when creating Anton, we had quite a lot to live up to. Because when you think Far Cry, you think about its rich legacy of villains. which makes today
It's true.
a
The villains are
very
usually pretty
special day
great.
for Far Cry fans. Not only did we get to see into the mind of Anton Castillo, we finally get to unveil some of our post-launch plans. Our dream was to honor the Far Cry villains' tradition
Play at
and
launch,
introduce
Ubisoft Plus.
a brand new experience. It is time to see the other side. Go further down the rabbit hole, and it's up to you to find a way out.
Ubisoft Plus seems like a pretty good deal.
What is going on? Who's watching?
What the fuck?
My, what a happy fellow. RJ, tell your mother and sister to...
You are alive.
The fuck?
That is all that matters. What the fuck?
Peekaboo, motherfucker.
This is Jason? Holy shit, you're playing as the villains.
I too am a king who isn't afraid to
I gotta
slaughter
drop.
to get what he wants.
Boom. Thanks, Ubisoft.
Is this a test? A dream? An opportunity? Then I will not waste it.
What the fuck, dude?
You are beyond self.
He used a fucking Bible.
The definition of insanity.
Oh, damn. Damn. That's cool. Oh, is this like Blood Dragon?
We're so excited for you all to check out this next game.
Oof, Neelam, I can't wait to get my hands on this one.
Yo, I need Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6 is one of my most hyped games of this year. Starfield. Oh, that's Rabbids. Yeah, okay.
We are now approaching our destination.
Dude, I streamed Odyssey for 6 hours last night and didn't even realize it.
Vast energy anomaly detected.
Now that I've actually played a Mario game and have been loving the shit out of it, I'm actually really interested to play other ones. Why is Rabid Rosalina so emo?
The whole team is super proud of this new game, and I can't wait for you to experience it.
It's fair to say that we did something quite surprising with the concept of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And for this project, we didn't want to stop there.
Hi everyone, Mario and the Rabbids are back. And I'm so excited to be back as well today to unveil our new project, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. We are diving back into this unique crossover with even bigger ambition, expanding our universe on a major scale. This time it's not just the Mushroom Kingdom, there is an entire galaxy to save. To do so, you will lead a brave yet reckless team of unique heroes, including some fresh faces like Rabbids Rosalina and other surprises. On their quest to repel evil across the galaxy, their spaceship will bring them from planet to planet. They will be facing a powerful villain, Cursor, an enemy unlike anything our heroes encountered before. But they won't be alone. By their side, they will have their new allies, the Sparks. These surprising creatures, born from the merge of Rabbids and Lumas, will lend their wild powers to our heroes. Their natures and origin are at the core of our story. But let's keep some surprises for later.
After the tremendous success of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the entire team was moved by the amazing reception from players across the world. We were stunned by the love we felt for this unexpected team-up. We know we've been off the radar for a while now, as we wanted to take the time needed to bring this crossover to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games even further. That being said, we also wish to offer an easy-to-play experience for all players, yet hard to master for those of you that are willing to take the challenge. And you'll be able to experience this cosmic adventure exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. We can't wait to tell you more about the game soon.
There is an entire galaxy to save, and we cannot wait for you to experience it.
So we're not done yet. Let's check in with our CEO, Yves Guillemot.
I just took a peek at the Reddit post for this conference, and people are just shitting on Ubisoft. I have no idea
Hi,
why.
everyone. As you have seen, we have a fantastic
I
and
feel like
diverse
this has
lineup
been a
of
pretty
games
good
coming
conference.
soon. And this is just the beginning. Thanks to all the teams at Ubisoft for what they achieved, and for always striving to deliver the best possible game experiences. I'm humbled by their resilience, energy, and collaboration, especially during what has been a challenging year. I'm also proud of our industry's ability to bring together millions of players from around the world to share memorable experiences and moments of joy. This is one of the real powers of video games, and it is what motivates everyone at Ubisoft to do our best. Finally, my sincere thanks to you, the players. We appreciate the trust you place in us. Your involvement in our games communities keeps them growing and vibrant. We want to create original, enriching, long-lasting game worlds, and your contributions, feedback, and support make it possible. We also are proud that some of the biggest names in entertainment trust our creative teams to develop games.
I posted a
within their
comment
universes.
1 minute
For
ago
example, you just
asking
saw
why is
Mario
everyone shitting on
plus Rabbids
Ubisoft.
Sparks
It has
of Hope,
negative 10.
developed in collaboration with
But
Nintendo.
what
where
the fuck is
everyone's
happening?
favorite Mario and Rabbids characters
It
return
has
for an
fucking
all-new
like
adventure.
15 responses. I posted this a minute ago. Dude, what the fuck is
Speaking of
happening?
great partnerships, there is one more exciting thing we would like to show you today. It is a glimpse of the amazing journey that awaits you in one of the most beautiful but dangerous places of all. Brought to life by the latest version of our Snowdrop engine. I'm excited to share this first look with you now. Enjoy.
Oh shit. Is that Avatar? Let's see. Someone responded, nobody hates video games more than gamers. Fair. Someone said they have shown literally 3 new games. One of which looks to be a spin-off of Rainbow Six, and one is not really a game. Rocksmith, which they have shown Rainbow Six Extraction, which sure, it's a spin-off, but so what? They've shown Far Cry, Riders Republic, Rabbids, Valhalla, and now they're showing Avatar. That's more than 3. Because the presentation was shit, dragging on, and they didn't show nothing much, which this doesn't really feel like it's dragging. They're going from game to game to game. It's weird, I feel like people are still on the Ubisoft hate train. What? That's true. Those get everyone hyped. Damn, dude. 12 years later, an Avatar game. Of 13 years. See, and this is the first time that they're sort of pushing a subscription, but it's at the end of the show.
You and I are gonna tear shit up! Begin the replay!
Dude, after what I watched yesterday, this has been pretty good. Yeah, it's like there wasn't any really big surprises. The play as a villain was a surprise. The Rabbids was a surprise. The Avatar game was a surprise. But even still, for the stuff that we already knew about, they showed a ton of new gameplay and shit.
Thanks to Eve and all the devs that joined us to share what's new with Ubisoft.
Today,
Bro, people
we
are
battled some Arkeans
angry.
in Rainbow Six Extraction. Learned some new songs in Rocksmith. Got an adrenaline rush from Riders Republic. Lit up the dance floor in Just Dance 2022. Visited new shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Witnessed a chilling confrontation in Far Cry 6. And teamed up with our favorite man in overalls in Mario plus Rabbids.
Don't go anywhere. There's still more to come in the post-show.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think every E3 presentation needs to be a
I think it's important
world
to have a
premiere
first
kind of
character in
thing.
a mainstream game because
I think as long as they show
women
updates on
especially
games and
are
stuff,
very underrepresented in
then it's fine.
mainstream media, and that's what we're hoping to change with this character.
The creation of Thunderbird does have immense potential to bust on all those.
I don't know. I guess
all
the
those negative
Ubisoft hate
stereotypes
is still
about
just sort of
even Indigenous
there.
women, Indigenous people.
If there's anything that can help target an audience to
But
become
like
more
every
interested
comment in that
Dakota
thread is just
communities,
shitting
it's
on
probably
Ubisoft.
technology, and Ubisoft
They should
is
seriously
right in
watch
touch with
the
highest
Coach or
technology
Koch
games
conference
and
from yesterday,
something
because
like
that was
this
rough.
can have a really big impact on youth, and I'm excited to see the outcome of Thunderbird.
Thunderbird was born in the
Like this
Dakota
dude's saying this is the worst E3 presentation of all time. Tone deaf, out of touch, bloated, and corporate. Subscription services, movies, TV, pop stars. Ubisoft has completely lost the plot.
We wanted this character
And the response is, they are a total disaster. This is laughable. What the fuck is happening to the gaming industry? Like, it's one conference, and they showed a bunch of games and gameplay.
or information that they wanted to take into consideration when picking the work field in which this character would be working.
I suggested at
Oh man,
Thunderbird
this has been
the,
absolutely
a
awful.
technical,
Not that I
expert
expected anything of
within
Ubisoft,
hydrology,
however,
because
it's worse
we
than
believe
normal.
as Dakota people that water is life, and that within that is the struggle of protecting and preserving the environment.
When we started talking about weapons or tools that this character would have, we were kind of tossing around different names. I made a suggestion and say Nakota words as simply as possible. That Kona would be actually a good name because it means friend.
Thunderbird's gadget is a little bit unique. She's going to be our second operator who can raise the health of their teammates. However, it can also heal your opponents. So Kona quite literally is a friend to everyone.
Long ago, especially the northern Dakota tribes of the Great Plains, we tattooed our faces. And that's something that has been forgotten, even in our own histories. Now it's something that we're starting to talk about, something that we want to bring back. That's what I wanted to see with this character, was to grab someone's interest enough to want to go out there and find and do research of their own of who the Nakota are, what are the Nakota, am I a Nakota, what's my language, what's my culture, what does this symbol mean?
Thunderbird would not have existed without the input of Tarina, Jessica, and Shayna. They honestly created this character from the ground up.
We never really knew each other, and we were so excited to talk about this character. And we talked about water, we talked about her name, and we talked about all of these things that, that's going to represent a strong woman warrior. She's going to be representing, she's going to be carrying, and
I don't know. It was a good conference. I liked it.
What was cool about working with
What's next? Next is Devolver, which is at 4:30, so in just under 20 minutes, and then Gearbox right after that.
De donner la possibilité à un maximum de personnes de pouvoir s'identifier, de pouvoir rêver, de pouvoir se projeter au travers notre contenu. Et c'est pour ça qu'on va repousser de plus en plus les limites de la diversité sur notre projet. On va aller voir un maximum de communautés et de minorités et faire en sorte que n'importe qui a envie de se projeter, qui a envie d'interagir avec Siege, puisse avoir une forme de porte d'entrée au travers d'un personnage.
Everyone I follow is streaming
She's
E3.
really bringing such an ancient, historic people into the present. I hope that honors her and all Indigenous women and all Indigenous people.
I don't know what this is.
I
This
feel
is a
that,
post-show, I
us
think.
consultants worked very carefully and respectfully to develop a character that would make Nakota people proud.
This is something that's going to really impact with kids that aren't Nakota.
While we're
I
waiting
might just,
for
purchase
the next
a
conference,
game
I will be right
console
back.
and
I'm just gonna
try
get a
it
cup
out
of coffee.
myself.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. We've got a great show lined up for you today. We've got a bunch of amazing folks from dev team members, members of the community, and our community team who are going to take you through a bunch of great topics related to the upcoming season of Siege. Coming hot on the heels of that making of video of Thunderbird, we'd like to take you behind the scenes of her design. In order to help you with that, we have Alex Karpazis from the dev team. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely. Pleasure to be here.
So before we dive into Thunderbird specifically, I'd love to hear about the process of making an operator. What goes into this and what steps are involved in deciding what to base a character around?
Starting an operator starts with a lot of exploration. On the gameplay side, there's a bunch of gadgets we want to try out, things that are interesting for abilities. On a universe side, there's interesting bios that we want to explore, different kind of people we want to introduce to the cast of characters of Siege. And on the character concept side, we want to play with different forms and silhouettes, something that you haven't really seen before in Siege.
In terms of Thunderbird as a character, where did that conception begin?
Thunderbird was really interesting. The entire team knew that we wanted to feature somebody from the First Nations in North America. This is our backyard. We wanted to represent somebody from that huge community, but we didn't know where to start. And we eventually found that it all really started from the casting. We wanted to find somebody who could speak their native language, bring an incredible performance to the character, and really do justice to who the character we want to build is. So this all began with our star, who is Sarah Lise MacArthur, and she really was the driving force behind Thunderbird. She knows how to speak Nakotan, she has an incredible voice, and that's really what honed in on the idea of a Nakotan operator in Rainbow Six Siege.
In addition to working closely on the casting side of things, I also understand that you worked really closely, as we saw in the making of video, with consultants. I know you've mentioned that the symbolism was a really important part of where the consultants came into play. Was there anything in particular with the iconography that they helped with?
The consultants were immensely helpful and so supportive of what we were trying to do with Thunderbird. Once we knew that we wanted to feature a Nakotan operator, That's when we found 3 amazing consultants, one of them being an artist, to start working on the background of the operator and the visuals. And so when you take a look at Thunderbird, there's actually a lot of emblems and iconography that has a lot of emotion and meaning behind them.
Are there any that you'd be able to dig into specifically right now?
Every single badge on Thunderbird has a meaning. If you take a look at the back of her jacket, for instance, the 6-pointed star, which is a huge, huge symbol for the Nakota Nation. It represents so many things, most of all balance. Balance between life and death, between masculine and feminine. That was a really important thing we needed to nail, and we worked really closely with the consultants to make sure that that emblem was meaningful and respectful of everything we wanted to represent Thunderbird.
That's amazing. And I feel like one of the other things that's really, really identifiable on Thunderbird's jacket is the word Wagia. What does that mean to Thunderbird?
So Wagia is Thunderbird in Nakotan. And also we wanted to make sure that that language was visible on the character, just like it's something that you can hear Thunderbird speak in the animated short that we released. Making sure that the language was a part of the character was very important, and that's why you see it on the back of the jacket too.
So working with Sarah Lise MacArthur on the animated trailer, were there any big takeaways on your side?
I think the biggest takeaway was we learned so much from our consultants, from Sarah Lise MacArthur, and the hope is too that many, many more people can learn about the Nakota people, their language, their art, and really open up opportunities for people to investigate and learn more about these amazing people.
Thanks for taking the time to bring us through the design of Thunderbird. In the meantime, we're going to jump into the animated trailer that we mentioned before, but if there's anyone you'd like to thank, Alex, you have the floor.
I just want to thank the team for being so incredible. Thunderbird was an immense amount of work, and I know everybody's so extremely proud of her. And I also know that they're already hard at work on the next couple of operators that are already being worked on. So thank you so much. It means a lot to so many people to share these operators with the world.
Ready?
6 years ago, I met a pilot. She saved my life.
Damn.
Alright, I am back. And they're really showing us a lot.
What does it mean?
This jacket was my father's. Dagu Wankan, Wichachpi. The creator's star has many meanings. Love, wisdom, bravery.
Suits you.
Listen, I need to get this bird in the air. You try to get some rest.
You're the boss.
Alright, is Devolver live yet? No.
What's happening?
Shh.
Are they live on YouTube? No. Alright. Hey, get the fuck out of here, bear. Ugh. I don't think that would work.
That's it. What happened next?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
I don't think firing a flare at a bear would really work too well. What's her ability? Speed 3, armor 1. I like the operators where it's balanced. Speed 2, armor 2.
Hey everyone,
My name is Josh. I am one of the CRs for Rainbow Six Siege, and you may also know me as UbiYubble on the Ubisoft forums,
Oh, of
Steam,
course.
and Reddit. With the release of North Star, we figured this would be a good opportunity to discuss some of the top issues that we have gone over the past year. Without further ado, let's dive right into it. Up first, let's talk about smoke propagation and Smoke's toxic babes. We're excited to announce that with the release of North Star, Smoke's toxic canisters will no longer clip through ceilings, floors, or walls.
Hell yeah.
Up next,
Game's been out for like 5
we know that
years.
for players, it can be frustrating to get killed through a bullet hole and not necessarily know where that bullet hole came from. With North Star, we're excited to announce that bullet holes in soft surfaces will no longer leave small holes that will give an unfair advantage to peekers. Players will need to fire multiple bullets to create larger rotations, and it's worth mentioning that thin materials like window glass, barricades, and the inner core of props will not be affected by this change. Next, let's dive into some of the gameplay-focused issues that are affecting our community. We are improving the way the game detects flashes so that you can be more confident knowing how it will affect your opponent. To solve this, we are simulating the way light bounces off objects in the environment and evaluating the strengths of flashes to make sure that they are balanced. We're happy with the results so far and are now testing
Why is it still? Oh, it's at the bottom. Oh, I hate you ads. I saw Bruce Green on this channel. Oh, it restarted.
I just ordered tacos.
Nope. Ramen,
Burgers.
milk from the store, and...
Cookies.
Wow, me hungry.
Here, I'll call some friends to help us eat.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Get more from your neighborhood. Hey, yo, Grover. DoorDash.
I have a convenience store delivery for Super Grover?
Oh, yeah, he said just put it there.
Perfect timing.
I hate this.
Get more from your neighborhood.
So soft.
DoorDash.
There's Bruce. Bruce Green.
We don't want to tell you you're wrong, Snowy. We don't want to tell you you're wrong.
It's like that weird, you know, like, was it the Newlyweds game?
Yeah.
Where it's like, now what do you think they think? But Chad Decoder said that Riders Republic Deep Dive was their...
That was actually the top moment.
That was the top moment.
Okay, so according to the chat decoder...
This is according to
That
the
was
chat
really
decoder.
cool. I really like Riders Republic. That looks like a lot of fun.
You're going off emotion. Chat Decoder is not, you know...
We definitely discussed Riders Republic, and we thought we were interested because it had so much variety as a sports game. You know, like it's not just focused on one thing. You had snowboarding and biking, and you had paragliding was in there. You know, I thought it was. We were discussing about how ambitious it looked, and we were really intrigued. And I think that's where the chat decoder probably picked that up.
Okay,
I agree. And it's nice to see that we're getting these games back. It's been so long since we've seen
like an SSX tricky.
Yeah, like it's been so long.
Yeah, it has. All right, Snowy. Also, we found out through chat decoder that the top global emote your channel used was. What do you think it was, Snowy? Do you want to know, or do you just want to? What do you think?
I'm just gonna say I don't know because a lot of my community uses sub emotes.
Oh yeah.
Emote they would normally use. So,
well, apparently the top global emote your channel used was lol.
Show Snowy how you lol. You're good at it.
Oh yeah, what did I? Hold on.
He's so good at it.
Nailed it.
But that was the top global emote they used. Now I don't know what they actually in terms of.
Come on, Devolver.
You would know that.
5 minutes. 5 minutes till the conference, and they're still not live.
A lot of hype to be had.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Snowy, very much for helping us out with that. We're going to move on to the other channels and see what theirs were. We feel terrible about telling you you're wrong.
Right.
I don't. You know, I'm going to say that Snowy wasn't wrong. I'm going to say that one was a robot opinion, one was a human opinion.
There we go.
Okay. All right. I'm right with that.
That sounds fair. And to everyone watching, don't forget, use those emotes. Use the lol.
Yeah, because chat decoder's in the behind the scenes doing all the work. So
we want to keep tabs so we can see what the verdict was come tomorrow. I want to see.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you again, Snowy. And,
thank you, Snowy.
And also, okay, so the next channel we want to deep dive on, JCVIM. Do you want? Yeah, I know. Now that we've set you up for failure.
Oh God.
What do you think? What do you think was the top moment for your channel in terms of what was happening on the Ubisoft press conference?
I'll say my chat is like freaking out right now.
Why didn't they ask me?
To see what we were saying. I'm a little worried.
Let them know we see everything. We see it all.
Yeah, they're upset I didn't warn them, and I'm worried it might be us.
Oh, I gotta get ready. I gotta get set up my
judging
webcam and everything.
The booties of the different aliens.
Oh, hell yeah! I gotta go to your channel sometime.
or I don't know, possibly I was doing a Keanu voiceover to the Riders Republic because it had different audio over it. So
All right.
It's who knows.
I feel like we missed some greatness.
We should have been watching her.
Right? I feel like greatness was happening.
Well, according to Chat Decoder, the top moment in your channel was Rainbow Six Siege. That's actually when your chat was discussing and exploding the most. In terms of
oh yes,
yeah, in terms of those announcements for Rainbow Six Siege, which is interesting. Are you into Rainbow Six Siege generally or no?
We liked that it looked like we were watching an anime. It looked awesome. We just liked the animation a lot.
Yeah, it was awesome. So good. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you were on.
Yeah, how are they? Their conference is in 4 minutes.
Yes.
Do you want to take the global
we're
emote?
very impressed.
Well, I'm gonna let JCVIM do what emote
Hey, I got the
do you
Ubisoft
think
drop.
your chat used the most during the Ubisoft event?
Oh, for a global emote?
Global emote.
Oh man, what would it be? Ooh, I'm like
Oh
scrolling.
yeah,
Okay,
can't wait
I'm gonna
to
narrow it
never
down.
use
It's either
those.
LOL, PogChamp, or Bible Thumb.
There's only 3. Yeah.
It's only 3. I make your life easier.
PogChamp? No, LOL. Probably LOL.
Wait, which one is? What's your final answer?
Final answer?
LOL. Final answer.
That is correct, JCVIM. Hold on, do the thing, lol. That's for you. That's what you win.
It's so great. I love it. Well, thank you very much, Josephine, for joining us. We really appreciate it.
I just want to get
and, thanks for co-streaming it too.
to the
Because,
conference.
it's really fun to get to see what all the
I love
different
Bruce.
are seeing with Snowy and Josephine, and obviously.
But I like
everyone
E3.
involved. But I just love seeing all the different
reactions
and how different everything
yes.
is. So yeah, it's I don't know, it's really cool, and it sounds like okay. All right, so we're gonna dive into Bloody Faster now. Bloody, are you there?
Hello, I am here.
Okay, and I want to make sure we're going to ask you a really important question. Now, if you're wrong, chat's going to mock you. Okay?
Chat will mock me anyway, no matter what I say.
This is true. It's a losing battle.
You've been on Twitch long. Yeah, you've been on Twitch long
You know
enough
the
to know
ropes.
that.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think? Chat
Oh, you know what's
the
funny?
robot,
The Avatar game is coming out before the sequel has even come out.
You have to pick one. Okay,
The sequel comes out, I think, also 2022.
Okay.
Avatar. If it's not Avatar, it's rigged.
Bloody Faster says if it's not Avatar, it's rigged.
Yes.
You want to give him the bad news or?
Bloody, cover yours. I gave the last bad news, so
Okay,
you're
all right,
up this
all right, I'll do that.
time. Okay.
So Bloody Faster, the robot, Chat Decoder, said it was actually Far Cry 6. It was a Far Cry 6 trailer.
Okay. I was between those two. So.
Okay, no, that's all right. That's all right.
All right.
You don't have to explain yourself.
Redemption.
No, yeah, you don't have to explain yourself. It's not a big deal. Look, Avatar.
The Far Cry stuff looks kind of weird. Like, I feel like they turned up the sharpness to like 500 or something.
It happened fast. Okay, fine then. Redemption. What global emote do you think your chat used the most?
Global emote.
See, I'm gonna say PogChamp.
It looks
PogChamp.
Do you want to give her
pretty
the bad news?
Give me PogChamp.
weird.
I'll give you the bad news. Okay. Bloody, that is correct. It was PogChamp, and as a winner, here's what you get. You gotta do the thing.
Oh yeah.
That is for you. Congrats. You're getting real good at that. That's all. You're getting real
really
good.
good at this.
Thank you all for co-streaming and
Thank you,
sitting
Bloody.
down and talking with us. Thank you, Bloody. Josephine, Snowy, thank you all.
Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
your communities.
Well, it's been like, it's been all the cutscenes and stuff we've seen. It looks very sharp.
We will. We're outside. It's beautiful. Man, it's so nice out here.
I got them. Shoot.
Like, I hope that's just some weird thing they did
Oh,
I hear you. Okay.
for the previews. I hope it doesn't actually look like
It's so hard to
that.
not talk to these robots because they roll up and then.
I just turned around. He's right here.
Chatbot's right behind
What's
me.
up, CB?
Okay, we'll talk about the schedule. Let's talk about the schedule. We just got a little bit left for today. We got the Devolver press conference at 1:30, which is always awesome. And then after that, Case and I will be talking to the developers of Lemnis Gate, Lost Ark, and New World. And I'm very excited for that because I played the New World Alpha last year.
Oh, nice.
Really enjoyed it. So yeah, so I'm got a bunch of interesting questions for the New World devs. So
We have a lot going on. I'm sorry, he keeps coming back and
Chatbot's all, he's sidling
last time I saw him, he was angry and sizing me up.
He's sidling up. All right, so the Devolver press conference is coming right now. Stay tuned.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
All right.
We'll be right
I guess I'll just stay here. But it is 4:31. They're late. We got Gearbox at 5. I don't want to miss Gearbox. All right, so it looks like they're starting at 4:35. They don't list Gearbox on this schedule. I like how they say up next and then they don't tell us what's up next. They just have the countdown. I have a friend who really liked Shadow Warrior. We tried it for a bit and it was alright. I don't think we ever really stuck with it though. Hold on, what the fuck is this? Hold on. Oh my god.
Ordered tacos.
Nope. Ramen,
Burgers.
milk from the store, and
Cookies.
Fucking what they're showing on the Twitch gaming channel is
Call some
not
friends to help us eat.
what's being shown on other channels.
Hey yo, Grover. DoorDash.
Bruh, I fucking hate ads.
I have a convenience store delivery for Super Grover.
Oh yeah, he said just put it there.
Perfect timing.
Get more from your neighborhood.
So soft.
DoorDash.
Ho thinks this shit up. We're not doing a 4
Yeah, what the fuck was the Shadow Warrior stuff?
Features, whatever the shit. Devolver Digital Cinematic Universe. You shut your fucking face.
What the fuck?
That was supposed to be me, right? My face. Is that even legal?
All Devolver Digital new hires release wholly any work likeness attribution and / or image rights upon execution of an employment contract, clear as day. Basically, we can do whatever we want with your likeness, even if it is some stupid deepfake video abomination or whatever.
Enough! Enough of this. You, less talking, more typing. I don't like it. The internet would never buy it. We produce video games at Devolver Digital, and damn good ones, I'm told. Now, get the hell out of my conference room and take your dumb movie idea with you.
Yeah, but listen, it's not just a dumb movie idea. It's a multi-layered narrative universe. You don't understand. This is art. This is painting with light. This is cinema! Cinema! Well,
All I know about Devolver is that all of their conferences are very weird.
Intimidation game, a boss mode, knuckle fuck nut kick, and we are falling way the mother effing Emmer shit behind. Melissa, do the numbers.
Yeah, so in the last
It's bad, people. Real type bad. We need a fresh perspective. Something wild. Something stunning. Something new but not too new, but new enough so that it seems new to those know-it-all know-nothings in the know, you know?
Actually, ma'am, I think...
No.
Record scratch. What? Who are you and why are you making noises at me?
Nina, ma'am, Nina Struthers. I'm an adjunct under-executive on the marketing team. I'm gunning for Synergy Officer one day.
Why are you pouring the coffee?
Because we need coffee.
Grab it, Hackjaw. Nina, is it? Put the coffee down and talk at my face.
Well, The thing of it is, a few of us were talking, and...
Monetization. As a service.
Zane? What he said.
That's gotta be the most ridiculous...
Let's fucking do it.
For 4 decades, and counting, Devolver Digital has been at the absolute bleeding edge of technical, social, and humanitarian progress in the burgeoning videotainment market.
This is just Devolver Digital. This is what they do. Every conference is just sort of like theatric.
Tirelessly to deliver to you, the unwatched.
They still announce games
so
and
many
stuff.
breakthroughs in the video game entertainosphere that it's arguable as to whether the countless problems we've successfully solved were ever actually problems in the first place.
Devolver Earliest Access delivered games to the marketplace at the exact
Like how all the computers are like those old like
even thinks of an idea and
big
lets it forward for
CRTs.
sale. Devolver Digital Screen Pay allowed loudmouth consumers to not only throw money at their screens, but to throw money at our federally unregistered offshore corporate bank accounts. Cha-ching! Devolver even jumped ass first into that crypto life though, bruh, before electric car barons made it all the rage with Loot Box Coin, the market's first and justifiably last physical cryptocurrency that lived entirely off of the blockchain.
Blam! Last year, we spent money we didn't even have to fill the void shops huge with your mad thirsty consumer soul when E3 was canceled. Devolver Land Expo straight up revolutionized the very concept of marketing as the industry's very first quadruple A playable video game trade show that you could download and play as a video game and video game play as a video game. Progress can't be stopped though, no. So this year, Devolver Digital is taking aim at the blisteringly lucrative subscription service video game market. Welcome to Devolver Max Pass Plus.
Welcome to the future. Games as a service. A razor-edged industry shuck jive that has served to convert what was, traditionally, a one-time purchase into a potentially lifelong chain ball commitment to reoccurring payments for video games that, well, let's be real deal about this, most of you don't even enjoy anymore. Devolver likes to take things further. Dive the big dive, you know? Take the leap, push the envelope, toad the wet sprocket, go big or go home, and baby, we ain't got no home to go home to. Devolver likes to take things to a place that isn't even funny. So much is creepily possible and uncomfortably prescient. That is why monetization as a service. Give me some more. We see it as a groundbreaking new way to keep consumers locked into a semi-regular non-payment schedule with a novel, if not needlessly complex approach, wherein a top-tier service subscriber, that is you, look at you, is granted access to dozens, if not hundreds of dozens, of premium purchases at the low, low monthly price of no cost to you for the subscription itself. Hit me again! Whew. That is the Max Pass Plus difference. You simply apply, and your credit competency, work history, genealogical strafe vector, total lunar payload weight, environmentally induced super selection state, and very first magic deck are evaluated on a 29-point density matrix, and boosh, you're absolutely Rose Street.
I would love to see the behind the scenes of this. Holy shit, they put in a lot of work. Like, they changed their entire office setup. Looked like it was from the 90s.
From there, you are granted direct access to purchase anything in our constantly growing collection of video games and video game related junk for free. Well, not the purchases. They're not free. That would be insane. But access to those purchases, though, totally freezies. Let's...
I would like, you know,
let's check a look.
Games.
At some of the video games
There you
that
go.
amazing consumers like you can look forward to, if you get approved, of course, with Devolver Max Pass Plus. Premium purchase.
So this is a publisher of games like Fall Guys and stuff. Usually like indie games. Honestly, like the games I don't. Most of the Devolver Digital games I don't really care about. It's more about the performance. It's like side-scrolling Ghost of Tsushima.
Premium purchase.
That's cool. Kind of like Mario Kart Time Trials. I would never play this because this is pure platforming. It looks pretty quick and like fluid, which is fun. That looks actually pretty cool. Fuck.
Fashionable. Now that's a phrase. A phrase that goes lock, stock, hand in hand with gamers. An exclusive state of being, if you will, to which only the most adroitly premium amongst us could ever truly endeavor to gain entry. Until now. No. That's this, not this. I'm snapping, damn it! Being fashionable is a natural extension of the Devolver Max Pass Plus premium purchase experience. Brought from us to you by Devolver's own central textile manufacturing and weaponized branding entity subgroups. We would like to present to you our newest collection of exclusive garmentry only available to the Devolver Max Pass Plus survivors. I mean, subscribers. Oh, hi. Shut up. This collection of fashionable, comfortable, and catastrophically unaffordable formal wear was designed and manufactured entirely in-house by an elite selection of our most popular and attractive interns, to whom we've given key action words and access to an internet-connected device and, shall we say, joie de vivre. You may go. Bye. As with everything else in this presentation, the Devolver Max Pass Plus exclusive merch collection is, well, exclusive. Only available to subscribers in a premium purchase, not at all in the subscription fee you may or may not, but may be paying. Fashionable. Am I right? Now, let's take
Even
a deep
the
breath and take a peek at these two
Twitch
premium purchase products that
page
will be
isn't
available to you
streaming
soon.
this.
The adoring Devolver Max
I don't know
Pass
why
Plus
this was difficult to find.
Subscriber.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Premium purchase.
Shattered sky and boiling sea. Is a ruined world our gift to thee?
Nice on the nose title.
Premium purchase.
Yeah, like 90% of Devolver Digital games are games that I don't really have any interest in. I just like to watch their conferences. I mean, some of these look good. The platforming one actually looked really fun. Same, dude.
Since 1975, Devolver Digital and the many incredible developers
I don't know if
we've
that's
partnered
true.
with have produced
Have they
what
actually
can
been
only
around
be
for that long?
appropriately described as an imperial buttload
I'm assuming
of
no.
incredible games that consumers worldwide have
No,
purchased,
like in
never
11
actually
years ago.
played, and then made public claims about the game's quality in order to substantiate their place in online conversations about whether or not an indie game is still indie if it has a publisher. That's why we're proud to announce the entire Devolver Digital catalog on Steam is available at Devolver Max Pass Plus as a premium service not included in your reoccurring monthly payments that we still haven't quite nailed
Bro,
down
the
yet.
production value of this is
Each of
insane.
these gems will be available at a reduced rate for a bafflingly limited amount of time, with discounts ranging from, why not, to fuck me, why are my pants wet? Think of it as a kind of thank you from an old friend. An old friend that believes you deserve a premium experience. Visit DevolverMaxPassPlus.com for more information.
Dude, imagine the reset for this scene. Imagine she fucked up a line or broke or something. It's really creepy. It's like a card game mixed with what's it called? It's like The Room or something? Or is it an escape the room kind of game? But this is really creepy. There were a lot of horror games shown yesterday. That's the first one that was really unsettling.
Premium purchase.
Oh, it's me.
Hey!
Nice.
Do you love video games? I'm a grown man. What are you doing in my bathroom? Do you love video games?
Yes, I play them quite a bit.
Do you want to pay for video games?
Not at all, no.
What if you could play a game for free, but then later we charge you for cool stuff and make you watch ads for minimal benefit to you, the consumer?
Well, that doesn't sound great.
Tumble time,
it's tumble time. Pick up your phone, it's tumble time.
Ignore loved ones. Reprioritize your life. Let it consume your very being. Turn real money into pretend money and spend it.
I was
Your
peeking
favorite
Nico.
characters that you've never even heard of.
Well, that's Grease.
Pick up your phone, it's tumble time. Tumble time, it's tumble time. Pick up your phone, it's tumble time.
I knew two of those
Tumble Time
games.
is the future of physics-based puzzle gameplay, elegant monetization, and strategic brand integration. Choose characters from a loaded roster of your Devolver Digital faves and rack a major, huge, big-time game points by matching and clearing the impossibly adorable heads on the tumbler. We mentioned that it's free, right? Because it's free. Except for the ads part, where there are ads, because of course there are ads, because nothing is ever really free.
Fair.
And unleash each character's special move and clear chunks by creating and activating chaotic chain reactions. Pre-register for Devolver Tumble Time on the App Store and Google Play by visiting devolvertumbletime.com. Woo! Hey! Nina!
Oh, hey. Let's talk about subscriptions for a moment. The subscription service is an instrument of monetization from days gone, when your grandparents wanted to try a new cheese each month and your uncle wanted to look at photos of naked ladies from the comfort of his own tool shed. A relic. An unwieldy, physical beast that we have haphazardly let slip into the digital realm, leaving us with nothing but ones and zeros to stand in for our stinky dairy product imperfect knockers. Devolver, though, aims to return subscription-based addiction back to its more tangible roots with a premium purchase title available only in this, the physical plane of actual, real, for real existence.
Is that?
Goddamn right it is. Introducing Demon Throttle by developer Doinksoft, the creators of Gato Roboto. It is coming
Oh, I've heard of
to
that.
the Nintendo Switch as a physical box set, and only a physical box set through our good friends at Special Reserve Games. Oh, you heard me right. Demon Throttle will not, I repeat, will not be available in any digital format and is only available for you to purchase as a retail product and put on your shelf and to never play or to sell at ridiculous scalper prices to anyone who missed out on its initial offering
Well.
starting today. Check a look. Premium purchase.
Alright, hopefully this is the last thing they show because Gearbox is in 5 minutes. I wonder if we'll get any news on the Borderlands movie. What the fuck?
Something. Demon Throttle.
Huh? I mean, huh? Right?
I love it. It's good. Really good. Great work, Stilts.
Well, it wasn't all.
Who'd have thunk? Big moves by a guy from, where are you from?
Technically, I'm not supposed to be here.
That's great,
I'm
buddy. Okay, now bring it home. Hit me with the big move. What's the punch?
There isn't one. He does not have.
Videotapes. Nina!
Tape.
What she said.
What's this now?
Well, we put the entire thing on a tape and then sell it. Hey, like this, right?
I'm so confused.
Right? Here.
Videotapes.
The trick, though,
What
is
the
that
fuck?
there is one and only one, and we sell it to one buyer.
We put
only.
the entire thing
Just the one.
on a tape.
Just the one?
Just the one.
Sell it.
Okay, and since there's only one and the buyer keeps it, and we broke the little tab on the inside so you can
This is
copy
like
it,
the
it is non
Bo Burnham inside
a non
reaction video bit.
tape, right? NFT for short. It's gonna be a thing.
Can we do this? Can this be done?
It's actually already been done. Okay, the one copy of this entire presentation on tape, the one in this player right here, is available online. For the first Devolver Max Pass Plus Triple Platinum Elite Gold Star Magnum Double XL tier subscriber to go to devolvermaxpassplus.com and buy it. Okay, it is totally non-fuckwittable. It does no damage to the environment, to the energy grid, or the global technology supply chain, because it's just this old tape, right? That Caleb found in a box marked Nancy's Fancies, okay, in the back of an old filing cabinet in the birthing wing, and it's also a tape.
Fucking brilliant.
Yes. Yeah. Zane, Nina, Margaret, Caleb. This is such wonderful.
Alright. Oh, I want to watch the credits. I like the behind the scenes stuff. I'll check it out later. I think the only way to watch Gearbox is through the actual E3.
Oh no, I thought I just ordered
fucking
tacos.
hate this ad already.
Burgers?
Milk from the store and
Cookies?
Wow, me hungry.
Here, I'll call some friends to help us eat.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Get more from your neighborhood. Hey, yo, Grover. DoorDash.
What the?
I have a convenience store delivery for Super Grover.
Oh yeah.
I literally I click the ad and my browser tells me, "Careful, you don't want to go to this website."
Perfect timing. Get more from your neighborhood.
So soft.
DoorDash.
Is a lot of games.
Very true.
So what they could possibly have up their sleeve, what surprises they could have.
Perfect.
Today, that's a big
Just
part
in
of this.
time. And I hate you.
We immediately jump to Borderlands.
And when you talk Gearbox, you got to talk about Borderlands. I get it, but I'm excited for this one, Greg.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to wait any longer. Without further ado, let's turn things over to our friends at Gearbox Software.
It says Gearbox Entertainment. Damn, that's a second VHS reference.
Welcome to Gearbox University, where inquisitive minds encounter compelling opportunities. At Gearbox University, our aim is to broaden your intellectual horizons and enrich your global perspective. Gearbox University was founded in 1999, just 15 years after this 80s orientation video was made. We offer numerous degrees across a multitude of fields, including sociopathology, supply chain management, and storytelling with a European-sounding accent. Gearbox University comprises 3 unique colleges that will place you on whichever path to success is right for you. At the College of Gearbox Software, we can shape you into the looting, shooting vault hunter you've always believed you could be. At the College of Gearbox Publishing, we offer advanced degrees in Norse mythology, projectile meteorology, or regular meteorology. You can even write
I
your
forgot
thesis
they
on the
published
deification
Risk of
of
Rain.
gravity.
That
Finally,
was
there's the
not
College
great.
of whatever the hell else we're doing, with specialties in badass bunkernomics, history of magic, enlarged vehicle maneuvering, and yes, even Hollywood filmmaking. Did you hear we're making a Borderlands movie? It's true. Let's learn more about all the innovative
I really hope they have a
opportunities
good
you
amount
can
of stuff to
find
show
at
for the
Gearbox
movie.
University. Dynamic, pioneering, groundbreaking.
I still remember when they first showed the trailer for Borderlands 3 at, I think it was PAX East, and it didn't work. Like, it kept freezing and stuttering. It was this huge thing like Borderlands 3, finally. And then it just didn't work.
Hey everybody, if you don't know me, I'm Randy Pitchford, the founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company and executive producer of the Borderlands franchise and all of the great games that we do at Gearbox. I am right now on the set of the Borderlands motion picture, in development, in production. We're shooting. This is a live soundstage, and I thought, since I'm here, wouldn't it be cool if I walk you around a little bit and show you some of the cool stuff that we're
Yes.
doing? Let me walk you this way. This is a live set. There's guys working on the movie right now in real time. We've been everywhere. We've been in the caves of the Caustic Caverns.
What's up, haters?
We've been in the desert, in the sand quarries. We've been in the stone quarries, doing all kinds of amazing stuff. Actually, look, this is. Hey Eli, can I grab you for a second?
Yes.
This is Eli Roth, our director.
That's cool.
Hey everybody.
This is E3. These
What's
are
up,
our
guys?
gamers. And you got Edgar
I
here.
know. We have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life. It's Edgar Ramirez.
Well, Edgar Ramirez's character Atlas exists hypothetically in the game. We've never met him before in the game or in real life. We're meeting.
I remember them announcing his character, and I was like, that's really weird. No clue who this guy is.
This is going to be a blast.
Congratulations.
Oh,
I don't understand how Atlas and Tiny Tina are going to exist in the same movie.
And this movie that Eli's making, it's unreal.
I mean, we have. I don't want to say what we're filming, but it's lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally bonkers, but it's also very Borderlands. I have learned how to twirl a Vlad off.
You know what? I think we should. Let me show this.
Yeah, we could show that.
This is
the stunt one. That's
this is video game fans will recognize this as the Infinity.
Well, that's
Vlad
cool.
off Infinity, and you've gotten pretty good at twirling.
Well, they have ones that actually, this one is light, so I could really learn to twirl because I don't want to smash a
You're
real
getting
one.
good at that.
But Kate's amazing. Kate's like, she can side twirl, she can double twirl.
That's right.
She can do the front twirl.
Isn't it unbelievable how she's brought Lilith to life?
It's
I can't wait
crazy.
for you to see. Like, Kate is a god.
I
she's-
saw, everyone thinks of Kate from Blue Jasmine or Carol, all the things she's done. And House of the Clock on the Walls, I saw how unbelievably funny she was. And I noticed that she brought out the great dramatic acting in Jack Black, and Jack brought out the great comedy in Kate. She was so into it. She wants to really, understand it from the inside out. Like, what are the powers? Where do they come
It's
from?
wild to watch her walk like Lilith. That blew my mind. She's totally done it.
We want to make a real great science fiction movie. We don't want to just make a great.
Yeah, that's not live action? What?
I just want it to be a great.
Well, that's the key, right?
Great you just have to make a great sci-fi movie. Period.
And it's really come to life. So for Borderlands fans who play the video game, if
That's
you have
me.
people in your lives that you want to introduce to Borderlands but aren't going to play the game with you, this movie's how you do it. You can bring your
Dude, I hope this movie's good. Like, it's just
introduce them to Borderlands.
all signs point to it not being good, but I hope it surprises everyone.
I mean, look, the great thing about the game is there's so much to it that you're telling 80 hours of story every time. I mean, people can live in the world, so we have to create a different experience. And the experience has to be thrilling in a different way and exciting. Have all the things that the fans love. Easily the best cast I've ever worked with. but like just a world-class cast of actors that all came in just to come in and play, and everyone is so into their characters. Like we see way Florian's playing Creed.
Florian is killing it.
Ariana is Tiny Tina. Kevin is Roland. I mean, Kevin is a man on a mission.
I can't believe
like he's
watching
playing like
Kevin
a full action star.
Go full action star. I think he's really going to.
I mean, it could be cel shaded if you like painted yourself every day.
Lisa is trying. Lisa, our first
to get a shot. You go get him.
You go to work. All right, come with me, guys. Come with me. I'm going to see if I can find Ari and one of the producers and Emmy. The R-Odds are legendary. Hey, Ari. Can I interrupt you, man? Guys, this is Emmy and Ari from R-Odd Productions. Ari Arad has made a whole bunch of awesome movies. You're probably familiar with the Arads from Marvel, right? Because Avi Arad was the founder and the CEO of Marvel Studios, and they created a movie called Spider-Man, and then Iron Man. I believe you're the executive producer.
Yeah, I worked on that one.
You worked on, and then the X-Men, and then the Avengers, and you know. I think it's gone from
That's a
These
pretty
are the
good
most
lineup.
successful movies of all time for comic books. And the pitch you gave me was, hey, that was cool. We figured it out with comic books. We think that video games are the next frontier of this, and we think Borderlands is the perfect video game. And you were really flattering. And how was I to you? I was kind of a jerk, wasn't I?
You made us work for it. You made us work for it. But you were right. You were right.
Well, you have to understand, like, we get hit up from Hollywood people all the time, and it's a different world. Like, what we have to do to make video games is a completely different skill set than what you care about in making these incredible films. And I wanted to make sure that if we were going to partner with somebody on the film side, that it was with people that cared about our universe, cared about our fans, and cared about the character and the worlds that we created, and was going to actually develop.
I'm assuming since they censored all the characters and didn't show any actual live action stuff, that we're not going to see a trailer or anything major like that.
Oh yeah.
We called it dating for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. I remember.
You remember we were dating for years. Yes. And but we did a deal, and it's been a long road.
Yeah, but you know what? We're here and we're psyched, and it's been worth it. You know, like feels like we used that time pretty well.
I can't believe it.
You know, and we're really proud of where we're at.
It's pretty amazing. So we're more than halfway done with the shooting.
Yeah. Well,
we're about 2/3 of the way done. Oh, look at this.
All right.
We got Eli again.
We have a really funny shot.
Oh yeah.
With the trash, we should be shooting it behind
That
the scenes.
really.
I was told that we can't.
I don't think we can give it away, but I
think that was the stream.
Behind the scenes, we should get it.
But that was a Discord notification.
I'll tell you what, you guys. This is Eli. This is Ari. Oh, don't look that way. We can't. No, this way. Look this way. We can't show. Yes. I don't want to. Okay. So, guys, it's going to be an amazing E3. Borderlands, the film, is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got some cool stuff to show you. I know some of you are interested in seeing more about the new game that we have announced, and learning more from Gearbox Publishing. So you're going to get all that. I wish I could be there in person, but since we're digital, we're going to do it this way. Thank you guys.
Why are they using Discord notifications?
Among the many innovative courses offered by Gearbox University, make sure you check out Borderlands Science. By solving the puzzles, you can
I remember this. I was not great at this.
Studying the human gut microbiome. For you freshmen in the audience, here's our leading scientist, Mayim Bialik.
By playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research that helps real people. You'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this doo-doo.
I'm the conductor of the poop train! With Borderlands Science, you too can be the conductor of the poop train. And while you'll reap in-game rewards when you play, the real reward is knowing that you're making the world a better place. Gearbox University. We're not even charging tuition for this.
The Homeworld game started
I need
in
more.
the mid-90s. It would be
What is
the
it?
first
Wonderlands?
ever truly 3D RTS.
Tiny Tina's Balan Wonder Worlds.
So that was a big deal in, the late 90s.
There we go.
Fate. It soars on the wind.
Oh, this cast is seriously stacked.
It stalks the ocean floor. You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
I like that it's early 2022.
Quick question. We're not talking about yet, right?
That is correct.
It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Kaylo Belmore, and I'm senior producer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So what's really unique about Wonderlands is it's a looter shooter, which is, pretty classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. Even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Assault on Dragon's Keep, a fan favorite.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
It's a completely standalone plot, new set of characters with some nods to the past, but if you've never played a Borderlands game before, you can absolutely jump right in and enjoy it just as much. So we're absolutely excited to talk about all of our new enemy types. So that is one of our wyvern enemies. You will absolutely be fighting them. They're not your average wyvern. So of course we've got goblins. You definitely can't have a fantasy game without goblins, but again, we like to make them our own. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope that you are as stoked as we are about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Follow us on our social channels to find out the latest and greatest news. Enjoy the rest of the show.
This franchise has been around for so long.
I hope they have more than that. We've seen that trailer 3 times now.
And we keep looking at Homeworld 3, this has to happen.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's
We saw this trailer at Summer Game Fest.
Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world.
So far, we've seen
Return to your village and use those resources to
Homefront 3, which I don't know anything about. We've seen Tiny Tina's trailer, which we saw at Summer Game Fest and at IGN. And we've seen this trailer, which we've also seen at Summer Games Fest.
Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the sea.
Kind of hoping Gearbox would show a bit more of each game. If it's early 2022, it's less than a year away, so you'd assume they'd have some gameplay or something.
And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful.
Or at least
You're little used to Midgard squashed by
a second trailer.
Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way. And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla! Can't wait!
during my Final Fantasy playthrough, I'd accidentally say Midgard. Then I'd like catch myself.
Hello everyone, my name is Juan Maroda. I'm the creative director at Northville. We're just under 2 months away from finally
Looks like a little Eivor behind him.
Co-op action RPG, Tribes of Midgard, and deliver it to you on July 27th on PS5, PS4, and Steam. In Tribes of Midgard, you play as an Einarjar, a glorious Viking hero that's been returned to Midgard in order to protect the seed of Yggdrasil, the World Tree. Every time you start a new run, you would want to go out and explore this new world, gather some resources, fight enemies, and return to your village in order to craft better equipment and tools to help you survive.
Roughly 10 minutes.
You can also upgrade and fortify your village, because each night, creatures from hell...
A lot of these seem to be going over the allotted time.
Make it through the night to go back out to raid enemy camps, dwell in caves, take part in events, go on quests, build anywhere, and of course, loot countless items to gain experience and level up your Viking. We now have 8 classes in the game, each with their own abilities, specificities, and playstyle. As you gain experience, you level up to unlock even more skills, which you can then combine with dozens of runes for over-the-top results. But those nightly creatures aren't even your biggest threat. You must get ready and prepare for your biggest challenge, and I mean biggest challenge to date. Every couple of days, a giant will emerge and walk towards your village with the intent of destroying the seed of Yggdrasil. You must stop it and take it down, whatever the cost. Otherwise, it's game over. You can
It's true, they could be saving something big for last.
On your own, but we highly recommend that you bring along 9 friends to thrive together. We cannot wait to share more information about this ever-growing epic saga in the weeks to come. In the meantime, you can already pre-order the game right now to earn exclusive items and be among the first to defend Midgard against Ragnarok. Because as they say, Valhalla can wait. Thanks for watching. Sail.
At Gearbox University, it's not all textbooks and calculators. Sometimes we like to kick back and have a little fun. A good sense of humor is of vital importance if you want to succeed in these halls. Here's a list of sensible wisecracks you might hear when you're exploring our campus. Why did the tribe of Midgard cross the road? To get to the Thor side. Knock knock. Who is there? The commando. The commando who? I don't know. What are you axing me for? Welcome to the Homeworld Diner. Our special today is the dessert of Carrick. Help! I've God fallen, and I can't get up. Claptrap, Tiny Tina, and Mad Moxie walk into a bar. Wait, I think Moxie owns the bar, so why would she be walking in? She'd already be there. And is Tiny Tina old enough to drink? Maybe it doesn't matter in space. Also, what's the punchline? And how is Claptrap walking in? I want to say he counts as a unicycle. Okay, we'll work on this before we submit to E3. Gearbox University. Our comedy school is a 2-year degree.
Oh, God.
Macros thinks the war is over. But our fight has just begun.
Bruh.
Our duty is to carry the burden of war.
Or just savor the victory.
Like this came out and then went away immediately.
The darkness has breached reality.
And this was the first game they showed for the PS5 back in like 2019 at the Game Awards, I think. Like, they're still adding stuff, which is cool, but I feel like the core gameplay just isn't enough to keep people playing.
Time for your madness to end, brother.
Those never
just your brother. I am your god.
And after all your promises, you've ripped it too.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Dick Hain, and I'm the Senior Technical Producer at Counterplay Games. First and foremost, on behalf of everyone at CPG and Gearbox alike, I want to thank you for being part of Godfall's journey up until this point. It's crazy to think that Godfall just launched in November of last year. Our developers have been hard at work ever since. In fact, this past February, we launched the massive Primal update, which included new content such as additional rooms in Tower of Trials, Primal gear, Ascension levels, and much, much more. But I'm excited to announce today that on August 10th, we will be launching Godfall on the PlayStation 4. Not only that, but owning Godfall on the PS4 entitles you to a free PS5 upgrade, and we will support cross-gen play, so PS4 and PS5 users can seamlessly co-op together. And
well, that's
if you've
good,
been
at least.
struggling in the Ascended Tower of Trials, don't worry, we're adding matchmaking. But really, matchmaking and the PS4 edition are just the tip of the iceberg because we are so excited to launch our first ever expansion, which we've entitled Fire and Darkness. Fire and Darkness will take players into the Fire Realm for the first time ever, where they'll be met with
I've watched a lot of
challenges,
gameplay, and
bosses,
it just seems like the same thing
so much more.
over and over.
Alongside Fire and Darkness, we're also releasing a free content update, which we're calling the Lightbringer update. The main component of the Lightbringer update is a new endgame loop, which we're calling Lightbringer. In Lightbringer, players will fight off the darkness that threatens Empyreon and be rewarded with a new loot type, Cursed Loot. Cursed Loot will challenge the player to complete particular objectives in order to lift the curse and awaken them. Basically, if you thought Primal gear was tough, you ain't seen nothing yet. And then, of course, we want to make fashion the forefront of Godfall, so we have added a huge library of cosmetics to both the Lightbringer update and the expansion alike, all of which can be unlocked by simply completing objectives in the game. Thank you so much for your time today. It is an honor to be speaking here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your E3.
There's a really unique tone and vibe. And
What is this with Homeworld? They show like 5 seconds.
It's not a prequel, it's not a remaster, it is Homeworld 3. It is the next Homeworld.
We're glad you've chosen Gearbox University for your higher education endeavors. As you engage in your academic pursuits, don't forget to try out our extracurricular activities. Show off your Shutterbug talents in the photography club. Make lasting connections in our chapter houses. Or if you're a boring person, you can always try out for the debate team. We also have sporting events, but try not to party too hard at the homecoming game, or you'll end up looking like this. Be sure to follow us on social media, where you'll occasionally
I
find
don't remember
free
that.
codes as well as news and announcements about our latest scholastic offerings. Gearbox University, we can shape your future, because thinking for yourself is hard. Now, go buy all our games.
We're back. I hope you guys had an awesome presentation from all the
Maybe.
Gearbox
Could have been the
games in development and Gearbox
3
publishing
DLC.
products coming. Listen, I'm standing outside Kevin Hart's trailer door. I'm just gonna. You guys want to meet him? I think he wants to meet you guys. Let's see if he opens. Hey Kevin, you got a minute? Borderlands fans, meet Kevin Hart.
How you guys doing, man? Pretty pumped up right now to meet you guys. Randy, you should tell them actually how big I am in person. It's a great opportunity.
I'm 6'3", and
yeah, they can get a good grasp of how much height I put on for this role.
Dude, you are freaking.
In the fucking cast photo, he was the shortest one, except for Claptrap, which is hilarious, because Roland is supposed to be, like, huge.
You know
You're
what?
blowing my mind.
I'm going to say I'll one-up you. I'll say
It's amazing for me to have the opportunity to portray the character of Roland, of course, who you're very familiar with, because this is your creation. I think the biggest and best thing is the surprise that you guys are going to be in for. Because you got no idea what I'm doing or how I'm doing or why I'm doing it. You got no idea the level that I came in at. You got no idea how much preparation I decided to put into this particular character in this role. You got no idea. You got no idea. You don't even know what's under this jacket.
OMG! It's metal!
You got no idea.
I hope the movie's
My
good.
job is to come in, not only be prepared, but to shock. And I think right now this is what we're doing.
We are doing it. I've seen some pretty, like,
it's intense.
It's no one's ever seen you like this before.
No, I can honestly say, man, Eli is doing such a phenomenal job.
He's doing
directing.
It's also fun to work with him. Like, he's working his ass off. Well, everyone's working their ass off.
Absolutely. You got an amazing cast. Kate, Jamie, Ariana, myself, Flo, our director.
Oh, shortest besides Claptrap and Tiny Tina. The robot and the child.
Shouts out to you, your team at Gearbox. Shouts out to Lionsgate, for seeing that this is something that could be phenomenal. Shouts out to the world of Pandora.
No, I guess it is an appearance that really matters.
Okay, you guys that know and love this world, I promise you, you're going to be in complete awe when you see how real we have made it become from a place of visual. You're going to believe that you're in this place with us. So,
wow, you're making me cry, man.
It's dope,
My eyes are welling up.
No,
hey,
this
thank
is
you,
dope.
man. Hey, I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you taking a minute to introduce yourself to our fans.
No problem. I'm going back in here in the
All
weight
right,
room.
I'll see you later.
Got a weight room in here. Just rolling lifts weights in between.
Did he just go for a high five, or was that a Nazi salute?
Take it easy, Kevin. Thanks, man. Holy crap, you guys. I can't wait for you to see this movie. It won't be long, but we still got a lot of work to do. We're a little bit more than halfway done with production. And but you know what? Back at home at Gearbox, all the great people that created this universe that I'm here representing on behalf of all the talent at Gearbox, we're hard at work making new stuff. So check this out, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, everybody.
For those of you who've never seen the greatest the world has ever revered, I'd like to introduce myself. Let's go! I'm out here making them mad, cause I got it. Too good at being too bad, cause I got it. Stop reaching and being sad, cause I got it. I just got it. I just got it. Let the blood sport begin! I'm out here making them mad, cause I got it. Too good at being too bad, cause I got it.
Alright. They showed Risk of Rain, but then they didn't show anything about Risk of Rain.
Jesus H. Reindeer games, my dude! I'm the one that got the swag. I'm the one that got 'em sad. I don't do this here to brag. I just got it. I'm the reason why you mad. I'm the reason why they glance. I ain't even trying to brag. I just got it. I said, please don't call my phone. You should just leave me alone. I did this here all alone. I just got it. I can show them how to act. Put my shoulder on a pad. Keep it feeling as a bag. I just got it.
Alright. That was underwhelming.
They showed the same trailer that we've seen twice. They showed the tribes of Valhalla or whatever it was, which we've already seen. They showed some like 5-second clips from Homeworld, and then Randy on set, which didn't really add anything new.
I thought we had a little bit of gameplay, right? And you didn't.
100%.
Obviously, we got to talk to somebody making the game. That's always great. And I like giving devs the spotlight, but I wish we could have seen more and had more. And, we know Wanda Sykes is in the game. We know Will Arnett's in the game. I would love to have seen their characters, hear a little bit from it, right? Do something like that.
They're just holding out on us.
I know they are. Well,
but I'm here for it
early
still.
2022, they got plenty of time to do all this, like the drip feed of information as we lead up to it. Yeah.
I'm super excited about the cast, though. Will Arnett.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
So I'm like, can he give Handsome Jack a run for his money? If anyone could, I would say Will Arnett.
Really nothing
He's a
new.
fantastic actor. And then Andy Samberg is just hilarious. Wanda Sykes is hilarious. And obviously
I think
Ashley Birch is back.
Ubisoft
Stallion is
was
back.
Of course, yes.
probably the winner for today.
It was kind of interesting, though, because during that presentation, Randy was talking to a couple producers, and they were just talking about this new movement. We saw comic book movies, everything with Marvel and DC, but maybe we could start seeing some more video game movies. So
yeah, right. That's what we were talking about earlier with Free Guy. Right?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to be excited for this movie? I was asking over there, right? And I ask that all the time with every Borderlands announcement because you have Eli Roth on, right? You have Cate Blanchett, you have Jamie Lee Curtis, you have Janina, and the list goes on. The Blackjack, you know, we at the very end there see Kevin Hart, and it's like that's a stellar cast. And again, those silhouettes they've shown for us look so spot on to what you'd expect these characters to be that I do wonder, if this is the one where we turn the corner, similar we're talking about turning the corner with comic book movies, if this will be the one for video games. Even though I know Detective Pikachu, I'm not throwing shade. I'm not throwing Pikachu shade. I'm just saying, in terms of one that's very straight up, like this is what the video game world looks like on the silver screen. Is that what it's going to be?
I think it always comes down to story and if they capture the world correctly. But obviously, want to talk about video games a little bit. I know one of the better jokes is I'm Godfallen and I can't get up. I know you were a big fan of Godfall, so.
I wasn't. I wanted to be a big fan of Godfall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what had happened is Godfall dropped,
Right.
and I played a little bit
Well,
of it and liked it, but I fell off.
Ubisoft is good. I really liked Ubisoft's conference.
He liked it. He came back recently because of a lot of stuff they talked about.
Tomorrow is a lot. I have high hopes for Xbox and Bethesda.
The gameplay is bad. The gameplay
And then there's Square Enix and the PC gaming show. I was gonna stream the feature game show at 7, but I have something to do at 7, so I can't stream that. But Xbox, Square Enix, PC gaming. So tomorrow starting at 12.
But is a full-blown expansion with all this different stuff, let alone the free loot items, let alone the new characters.
But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I'll probably be back later with more Mario Odyssey. But until then,
and that seemed to be the vibe of
peace
it.
out.
That the gameplay and what I played of the melee combat is fun, right? It isn't a looter shooter; it's a looter melee combat game, which you don't see as much of, and